So Toy Box Incorporated is the developer. No, White Owl's
There
the
we
developer.
go. That's
Toy Box
how we
is the
know it's a
publisher.
SWERY.
Yeah, White Owl's is SWERY's outfit. And when you're talking SWERY and you're talking new releases, there's only one game.
Yeah.
Deadly Premonition 2.
Okay, everyone. Let's just get this out of the way. I don't know if I can speak for Dan, but I'm a huge poser. I've never played Deadly Premonition 1. I have seen the Two Best Friends LP of it though.
As have I, and that's essentially my exposure to it as well. However, that is an excellent LP.
Yes.
As it is an excellent experience of a game. Experience it somehow. Because even if you had just watch it.
Oh man.
Yeah, actually it's true. So yeah, that game is a mess. It's janky as heck. But it's charming. It's very, very charming.
So
and that seems to be, or I mean, we're looking to see if this is the same. From what we hear, there is charm around, but the same things that were issues in Deadly Premonition 1 continue to be issues in Deadly Premonition 2, perhaps more so.
Yeah. No subtitles.
But we're going to have to see.
So let's see if they have subs already.
Well, we'll find out.
Oh, we're going right back to the tree. Okay.
Nice. All right. So the star of Deadly Premonition 1 and this game is a FBI agent, Francis York Morgan.
Okay.
Who is a obviously inspired heavily by one Agent Dale Cooper from Twin Peaks. And Deadly Premonition 1 as a whole was very much inspired by Twin Peaks, the show.
So already his cinematic chops are much higher.
It's true. This is a very atmospheric beginning.
I also really like the new setting of New Orleans.
It sounds like it has potential, but hopefully, all right, we'll see.
Yeah. Oh man, setup. Oh, she was chopped up while
and
frozen.
Then frozen. Well, chopped up then frozen. You can't chop it up while frozen and leave it encased in the ice.
I guess so. What?
Oh, more chopping about or is imminent.
So they discovered this. The FBI.
They're investigating currently. This must be a crime scene. 88 hours later. A suburb of Boston, Massachusetts.
Oh, are we getting our D4 connection here?
God damn it.
Maybe.
What a way to start the new year. At this rate, I'll be dead by Easter.
Quiet got down, the same font back.
You're on the clock.
Whoa, quiet interesting. Down. Okay, so no matter what position, direction I press, it makes me go forward.
I'd be half naked
really?
Yeah. Right now. If you hadn't shown up soaking up
even if you hold back?
Yeah, I'm holding back right now.
Of bikini queens,
okay, so you're just on a
seafood
This is a rail game?
Pizza in the other.
For now.
What did I do to deserve this? Does God hate me?
No. The regional bureau chief merely issued a special order.
Oh. Yeah.
Why is it so janky?
Come on, it's Deadly Premonition 2. What the fuck did you expect?
Don't let him take control of the conversation.
You can't.
Why don't you let your guard?
Oh yeah,
act like
look at that.
Talking about and then have that question. Come on, Marvin. Come on.
I love.
Look at this Paul Giamatti. Oh. They wanted Paul Giamatti to be this man.
No red.
No red?
Okay, something about this guy, he doesn't like red.
Is his name Taurus? It's probably some bull man. Oh, Zach.
But it said Francis York Morgan.
It said Francis Zach Morgan.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're starting off with Zach. Okay, and this is that apartment that people were thinking was the apartment from D4.
Right, but it's apparently the apartment that's in the director's cut of Deadly Premonition.
Okay.
That's the framing device, I think. Or maybe not, because I think that was a house, actually. So this might not be it. Oh.
All right,
What is that?
so looks like cannabis to me. Well, that was a very quick burn down.
Yep. It's very
Instant.
easy.
Oh, he has lost some weight.
He is old now.
You have questions for us.
Oh. Is it the same voice actor?
Sounds like it. Or it sounds like
That's
York.
why you're here, isn't it?
Maybe?
Dang.
Damn. Hot damn.
Z.
Look at Ratman on the left over there.
Ratman. That's unnecessary.
That's SWERY.
Okay.
SWERY 65.
Again, I have no
Hang up your
control.
coat. Let's do what it tells you. We're here to experience a story, man.
True to Deadly Premonition style, low frame rate.
Yep. It gets really bad in this game, I hear. Like,
That's
very,
good.
very bad.
That's what I want.
Unapologetically bad. And then they asked the developers, hey, are you going to improve the frame rate? And they said, nope. They actually issued a statement. We do not have plans.
Mr.
guess
Morgan,
so.
before we question you, allow me to first read you your rights. Anything you say may be used against you in a court of law. Please keep that
Okay.
in mind as you speak.
Does that mean that they're arresting him?
Or they're at least interrogating him.
Do we have permission to film this?
Aaliyah Davis.
And for
Aaliyah
some reason, the
Davis.
L is highlighted in hers. Z and L so far. Do I have to press the
Don't
ZL
worry, my
button?
fairy.
Maybe.
They're free to do whatever they like.
Something
Maybe
wrong,
that
Mr.
isn't York's
Morgan?
original voice, but this is Zach here, so I can't. It's hard to tell.
I'm FBI Special Agent Aaliyah Davis. And this is...
Simon Jones, an analyst from the Boston branch. He's been monitoring us for years now.
Oh,
Whoop.
hi.
This is definitely the D4 apartment. It's just run down.
Like the layout's very similar, extremely similar.
Seriously.
I think it's actually the D4 apartment.
A Southern Belle. And
I mean, it might just be like,
loser who
you know,
can't
very
catch a
closely
break.
modeled after it, like as an Easter egg
The
or
uncanny
something, but
duo.
it's hard to say that
The
this is
perfect
intended to be.
stars for the latest video game. Isn't that right, my fairy?
Well, it's great that the subs are forced. You have no choice. They're all.
He keeps saying my
How
fairy.
many
Who's he
years has
talking
it
about?
been since someone came to chat with us. Oh, but don't.
And when he says us, is he
ask me
talking about
my
York
fairy.
as well? Where is York?
I believe so.
That's
York's
private
well, they
matter.
switch back and forth, right?
Oh,
It's hard to
I kind of
tell these
forget the
things.
conclusion of Deadly Premonition
My
1.
eyes can't be deceived.
Okay.
I should have tried to review a little bit before we
If
started.
he's hiding something, it'll come out in his face.
Oh man, do they have? They gotta
Is
have
it like an Ace Attorney 4 sort of
or
thing where you have to look
like
for the
a,
tick?
or like a LA Noir style mechanic? I have to watch his face.
only without any motion capture technology?
Ooh, Zach's okay. Ooh, messy awards and trophies.
You solved many difficult cases across your career,
Are you asking him about that?
I guess so.
utilizing your own
Wow.
unique MO. You've expertly cracked cases that were otherwise thought
So
to be
Zach
unsolvable.
and or York had a long career.
According to our
Right.
records, after joining the FBI,
And the
in
FBI seems to
2002,
acknowledge that they're
you
like a
quickly
unit.
solved 2 drug ring-related kidnapping cases.
They don't have
In
any problem with
2003,
referring to
you
Zach as though
solved
he's
the
York.
Inside-out
Mhm.
flesh skinner case. In 2004, the Jeffrey Dahmer wannabe case.
Jeffrey Dahmer wannabe.
And also the stuffed human collector case in St. Louis that very same year. Then, in 2005, you coincidentally happened to solve the Lise Clarkson murder case while on vacation. You went on to
Is that
solve
the
many
original
other
Deadly
cases
Premonition?
after that,
No, that's not
all
her.
of them seemingly
What was the name of like
inexplicable.
the inciting murder?
I forget. It'll
Victim.
come to me when it comes. I think it was Anna.
Anna?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Did you really solve these cases all on your own?
We're never
There are no
alone.
records
Isn't
of
that
you
right,
using
Zach?
a wide-scale investigative team or working with anyone else.
She's just jealous.
How did you ever accomplish
Yeah, like-
such monumental feats all by yourself?
Cause I'm
Your
good.
green eyes are showing, Aaliyah.
It was all thanks to our talented partner.
Sweary. That'd be great if he just says it's because of Sweary.
Partner.
And then Swery walks into the room.
Record of you ever working
Yep,
with
it
a
was me.
partner. Do you mean you worked with some sort of unofficial partner?
So the weird part is I have
Or
to
an
press A
outside
every
company?
time. It's not playing by itself.
Well, there is that. You'll notice that there's that
Yeah.
little leaf icon in the bottom right. That's the usual like advanced
Always
text
work
sort of
together.
icon.
Yeah. But I'm just
Besides,
expecting it like to be like a
You're
cutscene.
forgetting one important thing. After the St. Louis case, we stopped by a diner on our way home and caught Thelma and Louise.
What?
Two highly sought
What are you talking about? You mean you caught movie characters?
I don't understand. Visions. You can use visions to acquire important hints that will help you proceed through the game. Hold
Okay.
L to use vision. Using a vision will deplete your concentration, so be careful about using it too much.
Interesting.
Okay. Look. Look is
Look and inspect.
okay.
This smell. It doesn't surprise me at this point, but it'll be problematic in court if they decide his testimony is unreliable. I won't get another chance to talk to him face to face like this.
Okay,
I
so
need to get
that
him to
means-
stop smoking that for a bit.
that confirms Swery is getting high.
He was once
Yeah,
an FBI
probably.
special agent.
Like he would not include it in his game if he didn't have some experience with it.
Yeah.
Perhaps he was a little too talented.
Don't let Japan find out, because Jesus.
Okay, hold L.
Because Japan comes down hard on drug use, man. They are they're a little too intense with that.
Okay, there's nothing of note. So I just wasted half my concentration. Okay.
Damn.
Fuck it.
Excuse me, Mr. Morgan. But would you please refrain from consuming that while we speak? I'm talking about,
Look at that snap.
yes, that.
They won't talk about it.
Yeah, they refuse to name it. I'll bet that if they had, they might have like gone in for like a rating upgrade or something.
Don't get in our way, and we won't get in yours.
Unfortunately, questioning doesn't work like that. Our data needs to be
Actually, what is this rated? MA?
Now,
I have no
please
idea.
Put out that stinking and
Deadly Premonition 1 should have been MA because of the violence and gore in it.
It is
And
quite
I expect
gory.
there to be similar bits of gore in here.
What if we say no?
Then I'll put it out myself, using force.
Wow, okay. There's a pizza slice missing on the table. He says.
Yeah.
Morgan's
Like,
house. Besides, it's legal
he ate the
in
dusty pizza
Massachusetts for
slice.
Oh, they just
individuals
mentioned
to consume
cannabis, okay.
Cannabis in the comfort
Okay.
of their own homes. And I mean,
Why is there like a
Come on.
pack, like all these like milk crates behind them?
Cartons.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know.
medicinal.
exactly.
Okay.
Without it, he could go even blinder. Right?
Yeah, I'm just making sure these other buttons don't do anything. Okay.
Hey, Belle.
Belle, not his fairy.
Why are you dressed so handsomely?
What are you talking about?
The thick black accessory wrapped around your neck. That's a male necktie. The color black represents confidence
Okay.
and interest in the self.
That's such a sweary
And-
line.
Your decision to wear a male tie symbolizes your declaration of war against a predominantly male society. Or
Rather
perhaps
presumptuous, Francis.
It's a psychological barrier meant to hide the weakness that dwells.
Is he attempting to
within
do
your
a New
psyche.
Orleans accent?
I don't know,
We
but it's not like he
admire
came
your
from
bravery.
here. I don't think.
I don't know.
I thought you retired from profiling.
Bullseye, huh? You're an easy one to read.
In order to think with society, a man must first gouge out his eyes and cut off his ears.
I don't think that's a real
By its
quote.
cover.
Oh,
For someone who's supposed to have been one of our best, you've got an awful eye for people. Or did all that smoke and kill all your little gray cells?
dang.
Okay, Aaliyah, that's enough.
He's very protective of him, of the Simon
Yeah.
Jones guy.
She's smart, but she's also more of a shrew than she lets on.
Jesus.
Agent Jones, that's sexual harassment.
Dark laughed.
We're having that problem where it's like the system loads the next line too slowly, and it's just
you from violent criminals.
I guess the
Whoa.
other thing too is that it's up to you to advance the next line. So
Yeah.
I'll just have to assault him head on with questions then.
assault him.
Try using the files on the table to shake him up.
Okay.
Stage 4 progressive malignant.
Oh.
Okay, so he's
How do
dying.
humans
He does not
know
look
death
very
is just
good.
around the corner?
Looks
What
much
if
worse
that
for the
human
wear.
is also a high-functioning sociopath.
Okay.
An ornate antique chessboard. Looks like he stopped halfway through the game. But who was playing with him?
Radical Edward.
These files are from the case that took place just outside of New Orleans in 2005. The agent who handled the case was Francis Zach Morgan, and now he's sitting right in front of me.
Okay. I'm
Where's
gonna try
York?
concentration one more time. Nothing. Okay. Doesn't seem useful.
Mr. Morgan, may I ask you a question purely out of curiosity? If it makes you uncomfortable, just let me know, and I'll retract it.
Belle, what's wrong? You sure put a lot of effort into that approach.
It's a question about death.
About this body?
Are you afraid of what's coming?
Think carefully about why we're smoking this, then ask us again. Honestly, we're not afraid. Rather, we find it intriguing.
Intriguing.
Yes. Have you ever been to the Grand Canyon in winter?
No.
In the dead of winter, the Grand Canyon is terribly cold. Colder than you could imagine. The cold that
Is
no
it?
photograph could ever express.
I don't know.
Okay, now that's getting a little too far.
Yeah.
I don't
So-
believe that.
Powerless.
Powerless.
And the temperature drops below zero,
Okay.
right in the middle of the day.
Does it?
Meaning-
I don't know.
Meaning, you can't really understand something until you experience it for yourself.
That was such a roundabout way of just saying that.
If you want to learn more about
Oh
us,
boy.
you need to gain
That's
We're
very
in there.
sweary. That's sweary.
We're doing it.
That chessboard looks rather old, and you can't even buy those ivory pieces anymore.
Right.
Mhm.
They were banned by the CITES Treaty.
That was made in France in the 1900s. We know it's in bad taste, but the weight of the ivory just feels
Okay.
so good in our hands.
You play chess alone?
Is that a crime?
No. But it's a hard game to enjoy when you're all by yourself.
He's probably just replicating famous games, or trying to solve problems from a chess workbook. Right, Morgan? I may not look it, but I'm actually a bit of a chess nut myself. When I was in school, I used to pore over every issue
Wrong
of
pour.
Chess Life, the magazine published by the U.S. Chess Federation.
U.S. Chess Federation?
Unfortunately,
real?
your guess is completely wrong, Agent Jones. He isn't replicating a famous game, nor is he solving workbook problems. There isn't a single chess book to be found in this apartment.
Oh man, she looked.
And I didn't find any chess-related websites in his
What?
internet
What?
history.
When did you know?
What?
When did you check that?
He was simply playing chess. All alone.
Oh, look at that Smash invitation.
Dang. Oh, wait.
Francis, Zach Morgan is coming to Smash.
Is this? He would do it. If SWERY knew, he would put it in the game, you know?
He would.
Oh, man.
That'd be the best.
Oh,
that would actually
that would be the
best.
sickest entry.
What's wrong with that, Belle?
I don't understand it.
The final Smash should be Quint running you over with his car while driving next to it. While floating outside of the vehicle.
No, the final Smash is the giant dogs.
Oh yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
God, that's so actually scary,
Yeah.
the giant dogs.
Personal data. Seems like that's a much bigger problem.
Oh no. Everything was done in a perfectly legal manner. We simply happened to intercept a handful of data being sent out from an unknown origin.
Oh, now she's really trying to scare us. Did you hear that, my fairy? Serious nightmare fuel.
Why did they not like him? It's weird.
Yeah, I want to know more. Like, we're dancing around here, but I want to know, like,
Do you
what's
remember
the pretense of
homicide
this
that took
interview?
place in Le Carré, Louisiana in 2005?
We solved that case.
Your report states the following. By coincidence, you encountered a serious incident in a town you visited while on vacation. You then decided to steal the right to investigate from the local law enforcement and took over the case. After several more homicides, you managed to apprehend the perpetrator.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Jesus.
Yeah.
We stole the right to investigate from them, just as you said.
It all started when the body of a 16-year-old girl was discovered. You
A
arrived
lot of
to
things
Le
start
Carré
with the body of a
immediately
girl
after
being
9 p.m.
discovered.
Mm-hmm.
We just can't
Including this
seem to
game.
keep ourselves away from dead girls.
Did you really
Oh,
visit that
jeez.
town just to take a vacation?
We don't know. If you already have the report, then we suggest you read it, Belle. Either way, that case is closed.
Closed. You sure about that? Don't you think this puzzle is still missing some crucial pieces?
The music stopped abruptly, and then restarted a new track.
Come on. No need to beat around the bush with us, Belle.
They found Lise Clarkson's body. It was hidden
Okay,
deep
so
within the
that's who Lise
Clarkson
Clarkson
Food
is.
Delivery Services cold storage warehouse.
After 14 years, we finally discovered the body of the very first victim. Do you know what this means? That's why we're here.
Okay.
The first victim in the case he solved, Lise Clarkson. And this is a photograph of what she looks like now. How will he react when he sees it?
Okay, I'm gonna try another concentration. Nothing. God damn it.
Like, is there something additional you're supposed to do once you're in that mode?
I was trying to press buttons, but-
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is some kind
Why
of
would they
message.
let you know about the mechanic and you couldn't really do anything with it yet?
I don't know.
We're pleased that her body turned up. Deeply pleased.
You claim to have closed this case, but now a lost body suddenly surfaced.
I mean,
Aren't you curious
that
about the
happens.
details?
Body or not, we already solved that case.
That
Lisa's
feels like a
body
fair stance to
can't
have.
change anything now.
Exactly.
And it certainly has nothing to do with us.
I suspect the body was stored there rather than abandoned, due to the unnatural state it was found in. She was found frozen in a storage unit. Therefore,
But if
she
you
looks
solved
exactly
it-
the same as she did when she disappeared.
Well, he
In
keeps saying
fact,
that they solved the
she's in
case as
such good
opposed to
condition,
found the
they can even
culprit or
determine the
caught
murder weapon
somebody.
cause of death.
So maybe there's some
Well.
discrepancy there.
Good for you.
maybe
No
what he
stranger
considers
is how
solved
unbelievably beautiful she looks.
is
At
unfinished.
first glance, few would guess she was a murder victim at all. She looks more like a piece of art, or a mythological figure from a painting.
This
I don't know
keeps
about
getting
that.
better and
Okay.
better.
Better and better?
Isn't that right, my fairy?
Oh god.
The corpse is beautiful as a goddess. Sounds just like our story.
That went okay. Now I'm sure that Morgan's hiding something.
Okay.
I may be able to get what I want if we go deeper into the documents. A halfway finished chess. I think he was playing both sides by. If it was merely for entertainment, it wouldn't be a problem. But I know that every action he takes has its own special purpose, especially now that his remaining time is limited.
Is all this like... this is all dust, right? That's on
seems like
everything.
it. That's hence the pizza.
It's a very unnaturally large... There's an unnatural amount of
When he
dust.
saw the picture of the body, he's even tougher than the rumors made him out to be. But I was prepared for that. And if my hunch is right, he's deeply intertwined with this case. Far deeper than what my superiors think.
It seems more like Aaliyah's, like,
The person who
attempting
originally
a
admitted
New
this
Orleans
report
type
was his
accent.
superior,
Yes.
Robert Abrahams, current chief of the Boston branch. According to Chief Abrahams, Morgan's got his own modus operandi. It's not something that others should interfere with. Well, Chief, look what that's gotten us into.
Why wouldn't you just say MO?
I don't know. Should I talk about the chess game again?
Who is it? This
Oh,
my
okay.
fairy character you keep speaking to.
Okay, good.
You can't see her. Such bad manners. You barge into our apartment.
Is it
You don't even
lady
care
from the
about who else
first
is
game?
living
Cop
here.
lady?
I don't know.
Dissociative identity disorder. In the past, it was known as multiple personality disorder. You were subjected
But it
to
was
an
never
internal
known as
probe only once
schizophrenia.
during your career,
Hmm.
correct? They
So,
suspected that you
take
had
note,
DID,
people.
but you
Schizophrenia is
denied it,
not about having
and
split
no problems
personalities.
arose during your
Mhm.
test.
Never
Is this how you
was.
dealt with the psychological profiler back then, too? Saying strange things, weaving unrelated matters together. Is that how you slipped through?
You're free to draw your own conclusions, Belle. But my fairy clearly exists. She's been
Lap.
sitting right there on your lap this entire time. Hey, stop it.
What?
No
What?
violence allowed in here, Belle. Wouldn't want to scare my fairy, now would we?
What did she do?
Yeah, they didn't even show you what she did.
You may be wondering why we decided to unearth all these old files.
Everything happens for a reason.
Get high.
Well,
The moment
keeping
Lisa
in mind that he's
Ross's file was
high,
found, we
his
did the
his
best
speech
we
and
could
his
inside our
slowness
own
makes
local
sense.
investigation. But there wasn't much we could actually investigate due to the damage caused by the hurricane.
Then we assume you also questioned everyone who worked in the warehouse.
Of course. We questioned all the Clarkson Food Delivery Services employees who staffed the warehouse and its owner, but we still
Okay.
have yet to obtain any key testimonies.
Par for the course with a 14-year-old case, if you ask me.
Yeah, part of the course.
Yeah,
Not
that
to
guy,
mention how
whenever he
bad the
chimes
storm
in, it's
was.
like, whoa.
Most of the employees
It sounds
were
like you were
on
directed by
vacation.
someone else.
So, you gave up on the investigation and came to see us instead. Remember what happened, my fairy? That warehouse. That man.
That man.
So incoherent.
Ano Otoko.
Guilty gear confirmed.
Hey, are you talking about the
Guilty
guy who
Gear?
managed to find the decent was found? Yeah, I think he started working there in 2005. Remember, Aaliyah? You said he was a pain to deal with, too.
Oh, got a bit of a music
This
cue.
pan keeps happening.
Yeah, I know.
Large man, yes?
Large man? Is it the weirdo from
No
D4?
need to answer. If
The fat guy, Forrest Kaysen.
I'm sure you.
Oh, not him, but the really tall guy that would like kind of come into your vision whenever you're
FBI
hallucinating?
protocol.
Well, because I think in Twin
Isn't
Peaks
there
there was a
someone
guy
else you
called
should
the
have
Tall
talked to?
Man.
Yes.
The guy who was like Lurch.
Before coming to us. Such as...
We were unable to reach Patricia Clarkson. You look surprised. I thought you already knew. After all, you visited Louisiana last week. We assumed you
Oh, he
met with
did?
her during your time there.
We haven't been to Louisiana. Not in 14 years.
Really?
Is that so?
Huh.
We've
what's
been
happening?
right here in our apartment this entire time. That man is our witness, aren't you, Simon?
He's right. He didn't even take a single step outside on Christmas Eve. Which means
Wait,
that I didn't
I
get
find
to
it
either.
strange that Simon and Leah would not have discussed this discrepancy before
Are you
coming
positive
here.
about that? I took the liberty of checking some airline records. Last Friday, the name Billy Bishop was listed on a morning flight out of Boston. This is the fake name you used to use as an agent, isn't it?
Also, Billy Bishop could be a regular name.
Yeah, that's true.
A mere coincidence.
Yet that's not all. That evening on the same day, a man with a large scar on his forehead allegedly purchased an '89 Cadillac from a small used car lot in Le Carré. He reportedly said
Okay.
he wanted something old, big, and strong. The owner of the car lot felt it was a strange order, so it stuck in his mind.
Our world is filled with mysteries. And they always have the most bizarre timing.
Smoking. Smoke. Why is that
They should have
subtitle?
been. They should have been putting that caption on all the times.
I know,
he puffed,
why
'cause
now?
he's been doing it a lot.
I know.
Incidentally, on the following day, an identical Cadillac was taken to a scrapyard in Trenton, New Jersey.
Okay.
You can find that type of car anywhere. Isn't that right, my fairy?
Why would the fairy know about cars?
Morgan's right. Everything happens for a reason. Even this messy room. There must be a reason for it, especially when it comes to those strangely tidy spots. They're practically begging me to question them.
Did you leave a pizza on the table?
Yeah, I'm convinced it's a pizza slice.
Poly-MVA supplements. And a home IV kit. It's probably filled with highly concentrated vitamin C. He said that being on the verge of death is intriguing. But then why does he have such an elaborate home medical care setup? How does he truly...
Very unsanitary, though.
Mm-hmm.
DVDs are all over the place. I know that he's a shut-in, but this still seems like way too many.
This is just
for one
SWERY's
person.
DVDs.
Really? That's too many for one
I've
person?
never heard of any of these titles before.
That's not that many, to be honest.
No, it's not.
This room's a total mess. But certain spots...
I guess it's a lot for modern day. Not many people buy
Just a
discs
coincidence?
anymore.
That's true.
No.
Sad.
There
That
are no
crust part is
coincidences with this man.
too straight to be a pizza slice.
True. Unless it was like an octagonal pizza.
It was designed to be sliced.
Yeah.
Do you like fresh vegetable juice?
Or dodecagon
Think
pizza.
that.
There's a juicer in your sink that hasn't been washed yet. And do I smell the faint fragrance of...
What kind of
baked
sink is
beans?
that for like a kitchen?
That's a really weird sink.
That's a bathroom sink in the kitchen.
I know. And the edge is so far.
You didn't use much salt.
A fragrance of baked beans? Did she call it the
Are you
fragrance of baked
blind?
beans?
Yeah.
You just told me that you find impending death to be intriguing. That confused
Baked
me.
Beans by Calvin Klein.
When I look around your room, all I can see are the many ways in which you're resisting death. Poly-MVA treatment, highly concentrated vitamin C IVs, fresh vegetable juice, vegetable protein without salt, gallons of vitamin D milk for fat and calcium.
The ambivalence, yes.
What?
Two contradictory emotions, mixing, coexisting together. An adult, mature mind is never satisfied with only one response. It's common sense. Isn't that right, my fairy?
That mouth.
You know, there's a guy who comes into my work every so often who reminds me of this like character model of Francis Zach
stinking
Morgan.
indulgence and a massive.
He kind of looks like him.
Dang.
You must live a very comfortable life.
So like, I like canon
We're
films.
retired.
Retired in your 40s.
Oh, he's only 40 years old?
Wow, that cancer's doing a number on him.
But who doesn't love movies, Belle?
I'm not a fan.
What?
Oh God,
Oh, that-
no, come on.
You should dedicate.
Everybody
everything
likes
you have to
movies.
Watching movies. It's practically an unwritten law.
Okay, that's a little extreme.
Films guide us. Films are filled with every important life lesson there is.
Is that so?
For example, they
This is Swery talking.
Yeah,
now.
this is Swery just
directed by Joe
writing
Cocker.
whatever the fuck.
That film taught us a valuable lesson. Always
That they
put on
live.
your sunglasses before a fight.
Huh.
You know, you've got to. Movies teach us about everything we need to know. I learned about the right way to eat frozen pizza from Cobra. It's one of Stallone's best films. Before that, I wouldn't be caught dead trying to eat frozen pizza. I thought it was
How do you eat frozen pizza?
But that film
I don't know.
changed my life.
I should go watch Cobra.
That has nothing to
It's
do
working,
with
Swery. You got me wanting to watch King Cobra.
Pizza.
Well, there's a slice
Speaking of pizza,
Mr. Morgan, I found several spots in this room that look strangely clean. Did you tidy up a bit because you knew we were coming?
Yes, I quickly ate a slice of pizza.
Those are sanctuaries.
for the fairy?
Existed from the start.
Sanctuaries.
That's right. Sacred places. Hovels for pure souls, if you will.
Also, the location of his TV is a really poor location if he wants to watch it.
It's true.
Were there originally objects in those hovels? Something you didn't want us to see?
The souls.
Maybe what you would do is just sit in one of those like desk chairs and just
haven't
move it
touched a
over.
thing, but we know you can't see anything. Hey, Simon, don't touch the sanctuary.
All right.
Sorry.
That's a sanctuary. Don't ever touch it again. You've been watching us for 4.5 years, and you couldn't even figure that much out.
My bad. It's my first time actually coming inside, you know.
You're earning far more than you deserve then. What were you
Jeez.
doing all
Suddenly
day,
took a turn for the
officer?
mean.
We thought wiretapping was your specialty. Don't tell me. Crossword puzzles. What do you think, my fairy? 4.5 years. All that time, and what is he?
Nah, he's really railing into him right now.
Crossword puzzles? No way. Come on, I thought you knew. I'm a Sudoku guy.
Agent Jones.
Oh, right.
What a card.
What
He's completely
antics.
taking control of the conversation. At this rate, we'll never get anywhere. I need to press him some more.
Rummaging Simon.
What else can you like?
Agent Jones. The briefcase.
Or is it just
didn't
like
even
guiding
look
you to like
How long
the
does it
sensible
take to
next
die?
thing to talk about?
big. Does he have pizza menus stuffed inside there or something?
Lots of mentions of pizza.
Yeah, I want pizza.
Yeah.
Agent Jones, did you find the files?
There they are.
Oh, there we go.
Okay,
Deadly
there.
Premonition.
Finally. That's what I want to know about.
Mr. Morgan.
I want to know where
do you
York
recognize These
is.
files?
Zach seems less cool than York, I'll be honest.
Whoa!
No!
Whoa! Ow!
We told you. That's a sanctuary.
This is all playing on its
Let
own.
him go!
Yeah.
Assaulting an FBI agent is an obstruction
told
of
you.
justice.
We told you. Go. Ah! Stay back. Stay back. Sanctuary. Die.
Oh, wow. He's going nuts.
Oh, your fingers.
He's resorting to an Arnold impression.
Mr. I cut my finger with that can opener this morning. I thought I stopped the bleeding, but it seeped through. How could I be so stupid?
Oh, wait. He saw red.
Yeah, he doesn't like red, probably because of the red seeds.
Everything should be
Yeah.
fine now. I'm sorry for being so careless. I made sure to read through your file and learn about your condition. The color red. Such an unusual thing to fear.
But there's like shades of red all over the apartment.
Please.
Yeah, there are. It's kind
say
of
my
weird.
deepest
Oh, this is a
apologies.
jazzy version of him having fun song.
Hmm.
I'm sorry too, Morgan. I don't know what I was thinking. I'll never touch one of your
Like,
sanctuaries
He was
ever
just,
again.
like,
And no more
he
red
slipped.
either.
He just tripped.
Like, he didn't mean to, like, reach for that. He's just stopping himself from falling.
Ever touch one. Again.
Okay.
I told them not to.
I wonder if we'll ever, like, learn
Now,
Where's York?
anything more about what... Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm getting a little sick of this Zach guy.
Yeah.
Zach turned out to be not
strangely
nearly as
enough,
cool as
this
York.
man has a fear of the color red, and I believe that fear is connected to the Greenville case.
That's safe to assume. Sure. Greenvale.
Soon after Agent Jones started monitoring him, he was ordered to go through Morgan's trash, but he didn't find anything. Morgan used this machine to cut up everything, from his mail to his supermarket receipts. Then he
Okay.
even went as far as taking out his trash in parts.
That's smart.
It's not even that thorough. The most thorough way is to actually burn it.
Yeah.
Here's another empty space.
Another pizza.
What does the word
Yep.
sanctuary really mean to him? Hovels.
Means
or pure
pizza.
Souls.
Pure pizza. Pizza
Yeah,
is
man.
pure.
The
Like, when you
files
got,
on
like, a
serial
perfect,
killings of
nice,
shocked
big
Washington
slice.
State in
Just
2002.
I would
With
love
just
some
the right
Bronx
amount of
pizzeria
pepperoni
right
on
now.
it.
Oh man. If anyone listening ever goes to San Diego, there's 3 really great pizza places. There's Gaslamp Pizza, there's Bronx Pizzeria, and there's Luigi's Pizzeria. All 3 are fantastic.
Officially titled the Green.
Probably a couple more.
Yes, but those are the 3 that we go to most
about
often.
on the news.
Yeah.
But my personal favorite is the Bronx Pizzeria because, one, the logo is a pizza with boxing gloves ready to fight you, and the
That's
other is that they have a take on a white pizza called a pepperoni whitestone, and it is fucking good. Oh boy.
It is pretty good. It's too bad we can't go down to
This is a
San
very
Diego this
large
year.
Shredder. Is there something you don't want people finding out about?
Comic-Con's canceled. Everybody.
Forever.
We never know when some curious civil servants may come and sift through our trash now, do we?
You're already retired. What are you so worried about?
It's
Dark
just
laughter.
a simple habit from back when we were still on duty. Didn't they bang that into your head when you were up in Quantico? Some habits are hard to break, no matter how
Back
hard
at the
you
FBI
try.
base.
Over at X-Files base.
Yeah, the X-Files base.
Could you tell me what exactly the word sanctuary means to you?
It means pizza.
That's what I said.
Sanctuaries
That's what I wanted to say.
Are sanctuaries.
God
Nothing
damn it,
more,
Zach.
Nothing less.
That's useless.
That doesn't explain anything.
Thank you,
Why
Aaliyah.
do you wish to know?
Just curious.
Belle. You're a much ruder person than you initially said. Don't you agree, my fairy? What do our sanctuaries have to do with the investigation? If you're out of questions, then how about just going home?
Hey, mind if I jump in here?
Kinda.
What is it, Simon? We hope you've got a real question for us.
Well, actually, I'm also a little curious myself. No one's supposed to touch any sanctuary, right?
That's what we said.
What about you, though? You can't even touch them yourself? Are there any extenuating circumstances?
What are you getting at?
I mean, I doubt if any of this really matters, but if no one can touch the sanctuaries...
What are they
then
talking about?
how do you clean them?
You know what? That is an interesting question.
He brought it up. He brought it from a good angle, just to make it more like. Oh, nothing.
Damn it!
Mr. Morgan,
They brought up a good point and
I'd
they
like
just
to ask
stopped.
you some questions about this case now.
We don't want to remember that town.
I'm sorry, but there's no way around this. I
There
remember
we go.
hearing about this case on the news when I was still a student. A high school girl named Anna Graham
Yeah,
was
that's
murdered
her
and
name.
The FBI stepped in to take over the case. I also remember it becoming a sprawled investigation due to evidence found in the victim's throat. Is that correct? After that case, you went on sick leave for 2 years. And when you returned, you requested to be switched over to desk work. What happened?
That's a private matter. None of your business, Bill.
Well, it was
Were you
extremely traumatic.
traumatized?
Yeah, there we go.
It's a common problem with prolific agents such as yourself. But there's another possibility that may make more sense. Perhaps you simply finished making preparations.
What?
What?
What does that mean?
What are you getting at?
Thinking too much about something will always turn it into a problem. The Greenvale case. Don't you think it resembles the Luke Carre case?
Does it?
Read the report. We have nothing else to say.
I just need one more push. One more thing that can summon up the past.
I hope so.
Clock in the trash. Honeycomb in a
Honeycomb
jar.
in a jar. What else
Jar of
is
honey with honeycomb inside it. There's
that?
nothing
Doesn't
strange
look much
about
like honeycomb to me. Oh wait, no,
it.
it's lengthwise.
It looks like a corn cob.
It looks like a stick. It's like a thick block of wood.
That's royal jelly.
Huh?
You were staring at the jar, weren't you? Do you find it strange that there's honeycomb inside?
No.
We wanted to harvest royal jelly in its most natural state.
Nothing wrong with
Bee's
that.
main food source, created from the worker bee's secretions. It's a perfect food, filled with power, meant to fuel the birth of the next queen. By absorbing it into our own bodies, we too can acquire that
Okay.
power.
All right.
Creep.
I wonder if bees are
Did
gonna
you
be
know
like
that
a recurring
all the
theme in
worker
the game.
bees are female?
Oh man.
No.
Guess they didn't teach you that at Quantico. Male bees are only born to inseminate, and they're born from unfertilized eggs to boot. They have short lives and don't even get stingers. Sort of feels like a glimpse into the future of our society, wouldn't you agree? Women
What are we talking about?
gifted with the power to conceive, give birth, and nourish their children. But men are consumed with the job of providing women with the chance to do so. If women no longer had to rely on men for the seeds of life, they would soon cease to desire them, we believe. Be careful, Simon.
Huh? Of what?
Your bell's already stolen the reins from you.
Oh no, Zach's a misogynist.
Oh no. Oh, picture of a leaf.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at the clock in the
Looks
trash
like another
though.
old antique. He collects milk cartons but treats valuable antiques like trash. What's going on in his head?
It's also a fast food cup.
The silver clock in that trash pile. Is that an H5?
That's right. John Harrison's fifth
This is all
chronometer,
Swery's own hobbies.
completed in
Yeah,
It's
it is. I mean, what do you expect, really? What do you expect?
Presented it to the Board of Longitude in order to end
Like,
the feud with
what-
him. That's only
there's-
a replica, of course.
You like clocks?
You downloaded Deadly Premonition 2, Marvin.
I'm not saying that out loud to
Racism.
criticize. I'm just saying, hey, look, another thing.
We took the invisible idea of time and manifested it in these.
Yeah, I love clocks too.
I love clocks
Absolutely
too.
Fascinating.
I love you, Francis Zach Morgan.
Why?
Time
It's like
is
Millhouse
valuable
saying,
precisely
I
because
signed it
can't be
too.
seen.
And then it says,
Yet
see
none
you
of
in the
these people
car.
can tell what time it is unless it's measured in numbers. Talk about
Good old
numbers.
Mill. He's great in that episode.
I don't mean to
yeah.
sound
No,
like a
actually, in
bulldog
that
or two, but
episode, he's...
remember,
Oh, wait, no, wait.
humans used to
No.
cross
Yeah, in that
oceans
episode,
with
he's good.
stars
I was thinking of another episode where he's an absolute piece of shit, and that's the one where they end up on the island like Lord of the Flies.
Oh, that one's everyone's a piece of shit. Like
But
everyone's.
Milhouse in particular, remember what he did? He eats the food and lies about it.
Oh yeah. What a dick. They were
Yeah.
right. They were right to hate
We have
Milhouse.
our eyes
They were about to kill him, and for good reason.
Yeah. We don't need clocks.
What if it's cloudy or storming?
All you need is courage and a love for adventure.
Oh,
Hear that, my fairy? Courage.
Aaliyah didn't
and
seem
love
like the
for
type of person who would make that sort of assertion.
yeah.
Come on, Belle. Surely you know how many lives have been claimed by your pals' courage and adventure.
It's missing an apostrophe.
Hey, hold on a second here. That board of longitude thing. What the heck is that? I mean, I've heard of it before. I'm an FBI analyst, remember? Sort of can't remember it right now. I know what it is, really. I'm telling you.
Okay, it does feel also that like this
Come on,
all
Aaliyah,
feels like a
back me up
first
here.
draft
Aaliyah?
of everything.
Oh, that's all of his games.
Yeah, like Swery like did not edit a piece of this.
Oh god, there's no editor at all.
He just has a notepad
Mr.
open, and every time he has a thought, he just writes it down
What
and
did
says like,
we
"That's
just
going in.
say?
I don't know where, but it's gonna be there."
Don't want to remember Greenvale.
This isn't a photo from Greenvale. Look closely at it. Former Special Agent Francis Zach Morgan.
Dang.
Damn. Oh, it's not from Greenville, but it looks somewhat similar. But it's not red.
This photograph predates Greenvale.
Oh, he doesn't like
the
it.
Lucara case you worked on in 2005.
No, it's a bad tree.
Red.
It's a bad tree.
Red tree.
Yes. A red tree. Greenvale wasn't the first place you saw one of
Wait,
these.
so this is a prequel?
Oh no.
The Greenvale case and the Lee
Uh,
Sparkson murder case.
I
They're
guess
connected
maybe
by these red
maybe that's the only way we can get.
aren't they?
Maybe that's the only way we can see York at this point.
Answer me. What are these trees?
Red trees.
I want the truth. Tell me everything you know.
Okay.
The red trees. You really did your homework.
Oh come on, that's a
Well
major
done,
component
Belle.
of all of this.
You're good. Damn good.
Are you ready to talk now? I want to know what went down in Le Carré in 2005.
Fine.
Yeah, guitar.
Yay.
We'll tell
Classical
Game started.
guitar.
town. Yes, it was that red tree.
Oh, this music's good.
That red
Yeah,
tree
this is
rooted
Deadly
from-
Premonition music.
It was
A sultry summer day.
Summer day. The sun comes down hard on you in the south, like a torrential downpour of demonic whispers.
Dang.
It all
Good,
started
good.
back in that sweltering
Good,
Yeah.
good.
We're in there now.
Our best friend with us back then.
Yeah, York.
My
Let us see York.
better half.
Yes.
He was better.
Oh, going into 185.
I don't mean to be mean, but yeah, Zach, you're
Oh, late
you're
title.
not nearly as good as Nice.
Is this live action?
That looked like it.
Oh, dang.
Oh wait, I think I saw a preview of this on like they posted this on the internet at some point, but it's so good.
This is so good.
This title sequence is worth it.
Just a hero.
Oh yeah, this is good. Very, very good.
Walking alone.
Oh, man. This is so excellent.
Always a
Yeah, I'm down for this.
a cry and a
Got some New Orleans beads.
an echo of pain. That's been
Man, this is Bond level intro.
A snake and like a
Sexy
woman in
lady
lingerie.
torso.
to be alone.
And lots of Mardi Gras.
There's a
I love the sexy slither of a lady snake.
Theme of Deadly Premonition 2.
Twerking weed ass. Yep, that's a tone setter right there.
Oh man.
Walk alone.
They talk us away.
Oh man.
Dang.
Oh jeez. I love that. It's just like a fireworks sparkler.
It's a dumb skull. Oh man.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Swery had fun. Barking dog.
Look at all this stock footage.
Nice.
That's the explosion we use at the end of our videos.
Oh man. All right. I'm in now. I'm up. I'm awake. I'm awake. Ready.
Was that the exact same explosion?
Maybe. You should do a comparison. Do a side-by-side comparison.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna overlay
and if it works.
Yeah. If it's the exact same, if it's pixel for pixel the same, I'm gonna be so happy.
Oh man, I hope so. Oh, look at that frame rate.
Oh, nice.
Zach.
It's so nice right now.
So
it's
high.
like 60.
It's like it's an optimized game.
We're looking at on almost 60 FPS right now. That's amazing.
Zach.
It says Francis York Morgan.
Yay, York.
The true hero has
Can you
returned.
hear me, Zach?
Sua hero.
Oh yeah, this is Deadly Premonition as shit.
Answer it.
So all of that was just a prologue.
Yeah, there was. I mean, it's almost like he saw the latest season of Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
And a big gimmick of that last season, the revival, was like, hey, where the fuck is Agent Dale Cooper?
Yeah.
All we have is this imposter who looks exactly like him and doesn't act like him at all.
Right. Well, that's how
And-
the second season of Twin Peaks ended. So
Well,
Isn't
it
that
ended,
right?
yes. Ended, yes.
Zach.
Yeah.
But then, well, okay, you haven't seen it, right?
I haven't seen the newest season now.
Okay, because the third season, there's a third Dale Cooper. Oh my god! And he looks kind of like normal Dale
Dead
Cooper.
Tui Premonition.
Oh my god, Dead Tui.
Oh, a blessing in disguise.
Hmm. Well, anyway, yeah. So much like Twin Peaks, they withheld, seeing your boy,
Ya
the
boy.
one you want. I guess it's just the modern thing to have like establishing titles as giant non-bordered text in the middle of your screen.
Lobster. Or crawfish.
Queens.
It's crawfish, actually.
Zach, it looks like she wants us to join her for breakfast.
Yeah.
Perhaps this town's finally starting to warm up to us.
Ew.
Free worm. He loves it.
Oh, they knew. They knew that's the
Oh,
smile
yeah.
we want
Look
to
at
see.
that, Zach.
Yes.
She's welcoming us with open arms. She's
Perfect.
even willing to share that tasty morsel with us. What an honor.
Is he gonna eat it?
Are you gonna have some respect and eat it?
Hurry up and chow down, mister. Unless you like your breakfast stale.
Dang, look at this chef.
What an amazing
Yeah, with the
place.
whole hat and everything.
Top of the moon since the moment I got here.
Eat your
And the
food.
name.
He's
of this
drinking
wonderful
tea and
town
not coffee, it looks like.
Sounds like French to me. But what does
That's
it mean?
interesting.
I'm the chef, David. If you want to know about the town, you'd better ask the concierge. Only amateur
this
chefs
PS2
flap their
town.
gums about stuff and food related.
You should have Sarah come out and evaluate how well this models New Orleans.
Well, we never went to Le Carré. If that's a
Well-
real town. I don't know.
He's a true professional.
Oh, he's still putting his hand to his ear.
No, not to you. I was just talking to Zach.
Zach,
All right.
Please don't ask me about Zach. It's a private matter.
If you say so. Still.
He also has like long hair here, longer hair compared to.
Yeah, it's a little wilder.
I do work for the FBI, but I didn't come here for an investigation. I
But
just happened to stop by on my
ostensibly,
way to New
this
Orleans.
would be way before Greenvale.
Yes.
Never thought there'd be
So
a
this is him in a
murder
younger
either.
state.
And it was a 16-year-old kid. Now I tell you, this country seen better days. What you reckon? man?
Boy, howdy, David.
Boy, howdy.
Zach, he's definitely a professional, but it seems like he's also a bit lonesome. That's good. Ambivalence exists everywhere.
It seems like Francis York Morgan is intentionally modeled like the old game, and the new
Hell of
characters.
an old
Yeah, the
fella.
new characters look better than he does.
Yeah.
Actually, Chef David, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a few questions about the incident.
But shoot,
Uh,
I ain't the one you ought to be asking, Mr. FBI. I only heard what I heard. But seeing as you're fixing to grill me, I can tell you what I know.
all right.
Please do. I appreciate it.
Man, I could really go for some like crawfish and stuff.
I could go for some cheesy, like, lobster grits.
What do you know about the victim?
You said the victim was a 16-year-old. Did you know her?
Well, sure. I reckon the whole town did.
Meaning?
Oh, what do you mean by
She's
that?
Clarkson, the little grandbaby of the Clarkson family.
The Clarkson family?
That's right. You ain't seen they sign on your way in here? The one above that huge cold storage complex. Should have had a dragonfly on it. Anyway, that's the Clarkson family seal. They own most of the land around here. From the sugar plantations right down to the food processing plant. Yeah,
Dang.
I reckon they got a stake in just about everything. They even
Oh,
own the
this
water
this
tower
family
on the
probably
edge of
owns
town,
slaves.
you know? They're the ones who built up this town, and they still support it.
Oh no.
What do you know about the Clarkson's house?
Now, I ain't got nothing bad to say, but I'm gonna talk straight to you. You best steer clear of that place. That family ain't
Oh,
just
man.
some gang. They're a whole different kind
Okay.
of beast. They folks with real power. Remnants of
Wait a
the
minute.
good old boys who shaped America in the early
Okay, yeah,
they're-
they're
so they're
making it a little pretty clear.
So they're racists.
Yeah, these are
Especially
extreme
the
racists
family.
that used to, you know,
Clarkson.
have
He's the
slaves and
kind
all
of
that stuff.
monster Who goes around eating other monsters. And I'm sure he's on edge now with his granddaughter getting murdered and all. So don't go barging in with that shiny FBI badge of yours and think you'll be safe for nothing. Things are different down here. So if you plan on sticking around, you best remember that.
I see. I'll keep that in mind. Is the local law enforcement investigating the case?
You know, like overall, I like the overall quality of the voice acting in this game
Oh
so
yeah,
far.
there it's actually like charming.
They got
Yeah,
to
yeah,
know
yeah.
how to break up fights and keep folks from killing
Like
each
everything's
other.
slightly
Yes,
exaggerated.
Yeah, it's
Even when
bit.
even when a character's trying to play it straight, it's a little exaggerated and it works.
They sit down and talk it out with you heart to heart. And when that don't work, they just beat your ass.
Yeah, that's the cops.
That's the deep south for you. This murder ain't like that, though. A little kid got killed. A weird way. Like something on a TV show. The sheriff's department ain't never seen nothing like this.
Live and Let Die, Angel Heart, and The Pelican Brief, right? 9 out of 10 people will name those titles when you ask them to think of a film set in New Orleans.
Well, you don't
They're all excellent
You don't think
movies,
of,
but to me, they lack realism. Due to my line of work, I have a tendency to think deeply about what
shit. I
feels
can't remember the
real
name of
and
the
what
movie,
doesn't.
but it's the Orson Welles movie.
What's your point?
Orson Welles movie?
Yeah, it starts off with a really long tracking shot.
Not Citizen Kane.
No, it's like what is it called? Oh my god, it's a very famous title.
Well,
Cat People. That's my
yeah, cat people.
Directed by Paul
What's it
Schrader.
called? It's like
The crowning achievement of Nastasia Kinski. the
I don't think I can
ultimate
think of it
beauty.
myself.
The most vital element of that movie is the reality it depicts. Leopards who turn into humans have intercourse with humans
What?
and turn back
What?
into leopards. Then they can only turn
Okay, Google.
back into humans again.
what is the Orson Welles
They
movie set in
mutilate
New
their
Orleans?
lovers. I was awestruck by the sheer reality.
You know
of
what?
it.
For this description that York is giving
I'm talking
feels a
about
little
hyper
like
realism.
Like it's what inspired that other SWERY game that's coming.
The world of cat people for
the one where you turn into a cat or a dog at night.
Maybe that's why he's mentioning this movie.
Yeah, I think there's some tie-ins going on here.
New Orleans.
Okay.
Oh gosh, what's that game coming up called?
Element of cat people?
It's weird because this game got announced after that, and it still came out before.
Malcolm McDowell from Thunder.
But I feel like whether or not something gets done quickly all depends on who's in charge and how much money's involved.
Would call A Clockwork Orange his best movie.
So that other cat and dog at night game, that was a Kickstarter project.
Period. You need to remember this, because it's the truth.
Whatever you say, mister. So, what's your point again?
Never mind, don't worry about it.
Okay, they're lampshading a little bit. Like, just be like, what the heck are you talking about, dude?
Yeah.
I can't remember if the old game did that. This might be a bit of SWERY becoming a little self-aware. I feel like that's some... Okay.
Touch of Evil.
There you go.
Although,
that's the Wells movie, right?
Actually, I don't know if that is in New Orleans. Let me just double check really quick. Hold on, everyone.
Marvin will not advance until we know.
No, it's not. Damn it. Fucked up.
Okay. All right. So the whole time you were trying to refute his claim and you couldn't.
You got me good.
Yeah, your ass.
Can't seem to
blown.
Keep myself away from
blown ass.
Who died in bizarre ways.
Well, I ain't
Your balls are everywhere.
But folks say they found the body hanging under a bridge on the bayou. And under that bridge, there was some kind of...
But then the body went missing and then was frozen?
An altar?
Like something they use for black magic. Something horrible.
Voodoo?
Nah, wasn't nothing like that. Just a weird altar.
That's all?
Altar.
Oh, and the body was all cut up in pieces.
How could it be hanging and also cut up in pieces?
So she was sacrificed.
That's what the fella who discovered her said, yeah.
Bingo, Zach. This case has got...
Maybe each individual piece was hung individually? That'd be really gruesome, but possible.
Yeah. I ain't seen
a lot of guns on that wall.
I know.
How'd you get all the way out here, huh? Don't tell me you walked.
Well, that's a very good question. Chef David, you've got a sharp eye. It's true that I didn't park my car in your parking lot. Do you know why?
Can't say I do.
Because it was stolen.
Oh.
Whoa.
But you with the FBI, right?
Even FBI cars can be stolen. It could happen after you park your car on the side of the road and go off to do some legwork. When you're eating lunch.
I'm half expecting, like,
at night, when you're buying cigarettes.
Travis Touchdown to be driving by on his motorcycle in the road.
That's precisely what it means.
I'm getting vibes of Santa Destroy in the background.
In my case, my car was stolen while I was on my way down here.
Because it's so, like, barren and empty.
I already reported it to the local authorities. And I've also already acquired another mode of transportation.
God, I hope it's a CB radio, and then you call it. And...
Another mode?
Then it makes a horrible screeching tire noise.
But I'll listen if you want me to.
Then please do. After I finished my work in Houston, I flew to New Orleans. Then I rented a car at the airport.
Whoa.
Whenever I visit the West Coast, I always rent a convertible.
Whoa.
Especially in California.
Whoa there, buddy.
Now I'm in hot and sticky Louisiana. So I decided on a brand new hybrid car.
Aw, dang.
Equipped air conditioning system.
A hybrid car?
Oh yes, they're marvelous. Vehicles that utterly defy everything.
When he said hybrid car, reminded me of Nobody Grill.
I know. Fights on! He yells at more.
Feels like we've finally entered the 21st century. Stomp down on the gas all you want. The engine won't make a sound.
These pajamas York is wearing.
I felt like the landscape was moving past me on its own.
Does he bring them along, or does he only get them from where he's staying?
The what?
These pajamas York is wearing.
I think those are probably his pajamas.
Give it a few more years, and I'm sure we'll start seeing cars.
Is there a pineapple logo on the chest pocket? Because that would be indicative of where he's staying.
In a decade or so, electric sports cars may end up lining the parking lots of Silicon
Can't tell.
Valley.
I see some crown-looking thing.
It's the world of The Last Starfighter, 1984, directed by Nick Castle. It's famous
Here we
for
go.
being the first film to
Back in
utilize
it.
realistic CG, but I couldn't care less about that.
Oh my God, he said I couldn't care less. Thank you, York. You're the best.
It even made me wish that I could be one of them myself.
Yeah, that's
Especially the
amazing.
Gunstar space craft. No other sci-fi movie has
Grammar.
ever had.
So,
Grammar's great, everybody.
Sorry, I got off topic. I noticed it was missing after I finished my lunch and walked out of the diner. Incidentally, this diner was
Anyway, yeah. If you ever say that you could care less about something, just jump off a bridge.
I remembered exactly where I parked it, right between a blue pickup truck and a hedgerow. But when I came,
I mean, it doesn't have to be a far drop. Just jump off a bridge.
In short,
that's your homework.
And in its place, they left me this.
What?
Maybe Spider-Man will save you.
He's gonna. Do you get around with a skateboard?
I think so. I have seen footage of him getting around town on a skateboard.
While I was sliding my lunch into my
Sliding my lunch into my stomach.
Someone was busy replacing my brand new hybrid car with a wooden board attached to 4 wheels. Remarkable, don't you think?
So then how did you get here?
By riding the skateboard, obviously. Why do you look so surprised?
Oh,
no,
man.
I couldn't ride the board very well at first.
But he's a quick study.
By the time I hit the 3-mile mark, I'd more or less gotten the hang of
Oh
it.
man, that's sick.
By the 10-mile mark, I'd even learned to do a few tricks.
Dang,
It was a
he's
journey
good.
of self-discovery.
The journey.
Not even I knew. I
Fucking love this guy.
Yeah,
But even I knew I had this
good.
latent talent sleeping inside. Will his talents ever stop emerging?
Yeah, York's good.
It's
Oh,
supposed to
man.
get over 95 today. Watch out, you don't.
His endless fascination with nothing is just a good quality.
Needs us. Don't you think so?
Like,
Zach?
that is something that Dale Cooper embodies that he was actually able to kind of replicate with York.
Yeah.
Once we get home.
So
let's watch
good.
Blue Thunder.
Good
again.
for him.
I'm already looking forward to it. Aren't you, Zach? Zach.
Let's look out at nothing.
I hope that we can just
Searing
continue
light.
on.
It's the deep south.
Don't send us back to the present with
It was a fabulous
Zach now.
breakfast. You're the world's
You didn't even eat
You
it.
didn't eat it.
You didn't touch any
Yeah.
of it.
It's sitting
Wait,
undone,
mister.
untouched.
You didn't take a single bite.
Thank God, they
Tea
know.
was to die for. But I'd prefer coffee next time. What would a morning be without coffee?
Eh,
All right,
I don't
he's still York / Dale Cooper.
care.
you gotta love coffee.
Coffee.
Even the third zombie Cooper was really into coffee,
That's good.
which was one of those things that was like really frustrating that it would tease. It's like, oh, maybe the coffee will snap him out of it. Maybe he'll become the real Dale Cooper after he drinks coffee. And nope.
Okay,
Don't get your
return
hopes
to
up.
York's room and
Review the case.
oh, I'm in full control finally.
Hooray!
Oh, he's muscly. Dang.
Yeah, he's a chunky boy.
Yeah, he's built. Oh, man, look at this fucking buffet.
Dude,
Oh,
I want
look at that pie! Look at the size of this pie! Oh my god, I want this pie.
Oh,
Look at this
man.
turn radius. She's
Are
backing
those-
off because she's scared.
Are those scones or blintzes or what?
Oh man, whatever it is, it looks good.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Get
with
out of my
that.
way, ladies. It's my buffet.
I gotta say, the design of this lady looks very like realistic. Like you could see a lady dressed like that somewhere.
Oh, she looks angry because I kept pushing her. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
she looks like.
Oh,
she
just a
looks
whole
like
turkey here
Nice.
for breakfast. And just plates of ready laid out pieces of steak or something.
Mmm.
And the
Sausages.
sausages. And a pizza.
Turkey pizza.
This is all stuff that SWERY just eats regularly, and he just put them out here.
It's all his favorite foods. Like, we need to have a high-res scan of this pizza.
Yeah, but then lower the resolution when it's in the game. Okay, can I go through here? Nope. Oh, I'm the chef now. Would you like to eat some food?
Nice.
Oh shit, I'm trapped.
Video games teach you that if you see a valve handle, you should be able to manipulate it, but
Yeah.
looks like not.
Oh, look at that freeze! I thought the game
Ooh.
froze.
Ooh, ooh. We're playing with fire here. Ooh, look at this Spencer Estate mansion.
Look, it's telling you where to go.
What a mansion.
Fuck that, I'm not going there.
Explore. This isn't a full LP, so we gotta explore.
Yeah. Okay, so I have the
Oh,
Whoa!
yeah, combat.
Whoa!
What? That's pretty good. Those are pretty good moves.
Whoa, he did not have these moves in the original game.
Yeah, look at him go. Wow.
Look at that. That's fucking, this is fucking Ride to Hell style combo.
Great, fantastic.
Okay, that's amazing.
Lananas.
Okay. Oh man. The world is my oyster right now.
And no true reflection on that mirror.
Wait, what?
Plus allows you to enter the red room, so that's like the start button.
That's not what I pressed,
you can
though.
access. I guess they just wanted to let you know. Get to your options and things. Yeah, this is very Deadly Premonition.
Yeah, this is hella deadly.
Although we don't have like a living bust of a.
Okay,
like a
when I
trophy
press
head of a
plus,
buck.
it doesn't bring it up. It brings this up.
Really?
And when I press X, it brings this up. So I wonder if it meant to say X, but it actually put in plus.
Oh man. Okay, that's
Ooh.
a compliance issue.
Okay.
Yay, coffee.
Oh.
Coffee.
Oh, I wanted to have descriptions. Oh, hold on.
I mean,
Well-
there are descriptions.
Well, I mean, I wanted coffee, so
Where's the pickles?
the pickles.
With the logo made explicitly to emulate the Pillows logo.
Yeah,
That's so interesting to me. Swery must be a fan.
must be.
Good for you, Swery. Shoutouts to Swery on Twitter. Oh, a real damn reflection! Holy
Wow, on a Switch game.
shit. Nice. And it's not like, I mean, there's some lowered resolution on the reflection, but it's like, for the most part, damn.
Oh!
Nice.
Oh, I'm not allowed.
What does it say on the bottom of those signs? Do not enter, change... Oh, cleaning in progress. Okay.
Okay.
Not just a caution wet floor.
Yeah. Oh,
Or
tiki
piece of
masks.
mojado.
Okay, so it's forcing me to go here.
Essentially.
Nothing else I can do.
Let's see if you can sleep in your bed and get stinky.
Let me see if I can sleep way too long. Oh, nice.
Okay, so you can dress yourself.
Nice.
Sang Rouge. We've been chasing it all over America, but
Chain
I
of
feel like
custody.
we're finally on the verge of finding something now. Don't
Oh, this song!
time we ordered a new briefcase.
And
Yes, I know this one carries a lot.
it's a new mix of it.
Yeah.
It's seen too much.
A little grander this time.
Spoils from the shootout in Tucson, and this stains from Miami.
This is the song that plays when you introduce Francis York Morgan as he's typing on a computer, smoking a cigarette on a cell phone, and driving at the same time.
That was a
He's very good at what he does.
It's very good.
Billy Herb cut his own torso right in
What?
two. Even with the help of the drugs, a feat like that still requires incredible mental force.
That is a
I was
very
impressed.
gnarly way to
I
go.
left my briefcase on the floor. Same floor his blood gushed out onto.
No.
I hope
gruesome,
your
man.
next objective is to buy a new briefcase.
I know, Zach, I know now isn't the time for a trip down memory
That would be
lane.
actually awesome. Start
Evidence organization. This seems like a new mechanic.
Saint Rouge.
An emergent drug that's been on the
Oh,
rise.
that's a
I think this is
big
the same
game
as
sound for that.
profiling in the original game.
Personally,
Oh, okay.
I think it originated right here in Louisiana.
So this is probably the original Red Seed drug.
And these Clarkson's murder must be connected to it somehow. The 16-year-old girl who was murdered. Her body was found.
She
beneath
doesn't
the
look
bridge
16 in
over
that
the
photo.
bayou.
No, she looks like she's PS2.
Altar.
She looks like a PS2 20-something.
The powerful man who essentially controls the town of Lucare. And he seems to be more fearsome than your average gangster. I doubt he'll be willing to cooperate with any law enforcement, Zach.
All right, you organized it.
It's
You did it.
it looks very Dark Souls.
You know, I keep thinking about that movie we stopped to see on our way here, Zach. The Island, 2005, directed by Michael Bay.
I don't know this one.
Being shown at a cinema complex, it was surprisingly artistic.
No, it's not. That movie fucking sucks.
Oh, you're getting into so many arguments with Swery about what movies are good.
Art house sci-fi.
No, it wasn't.
That director's going to change the history of art.
No, he's not. He's gonna make Transformers films.
Are you following me here? This is another special
That's so funny.
Setting a new standard, just like Star Wars.
You're complaining into Blade Runner and Star Wars? The fuck?
This is a turning point, Zach.
Curious. I'm so curious to know Swery's actual opinion of this, because like this is him writing in presumably 2017 and on, right?
Yeah.
Like this is this what he thinks, or is he trying to say this is what York thought in 2005?
He might be saying this ironically.
Maybe, because yeah, like this is like the past, so he can say like a bunch of stupid things right now if he wants.
I think he might be saying this ironically.
Yeah, it might be just saying things that are demonstrably untrue on purpose.
No, I don't want to answer the door. My quest is to answer the door.
You'll get a quest cleared when you answer.
Does my tie go nuts? Nah. Oh, it does a little bit.
Tiny little bit. Wait, what's that in the corner?
Okay, well, you're in.
Okay, so that briefcase
Ooh, rubber
is
bullets.
called the briefcase is called a toolbox. It's kind of weird.
Ah, lollipops.
Yay!
Cigarettes. Slowly passes time. Can of soda. First aid kit. Okay, so the items are a lot more complex in this game, it seems. Ooh,
I'm
can I
very
change?
satisfied with the decorations and the size of this closet, Zach. And it's even got a security box. What else could a man
That's a
ask
really
for?
big full-length mirror for a hotel room.
It's proof
Yeah, you're
that we're
right.
still safely inside the fringes of modern civilization.
Can I change my... Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
they'll
and send
become
clothes
dirty.
out for dry cleaning.
Yeah. You can still get smelly.
Stylish brown. Slip it on after 5. As good as new. You know what? I'm on vacation, right?
Are you?
I mean, according to my MO. All right. Ooh, nice.
What's that?
The fuck? I can't interact with this.
I saw this earlier and I was like, what the fuck is it?
How can I not interact with that?
No questions.
Yeah.
Whoa, it's a big old bathroom.
Oh, I can shave. Yay.
Oh, nice.
No. You know what? I'm not going to shave for the rest of the game. That's it.
All right.
I'm just going to grow big stubs.
Oh, can you shower like
The
before?
nature of our work. We've had to stay at hotels all over America.
It has like a
Do you know
big
why
old
they
honking
use
lever
that
for the
living out of
shower
a
door.
hotel?
That's uncommon.
Yeah.
Shower pressure. The shower was invented so that human beings could quickly bathe in large quantities of water, correct? Yet there are far too many hotels in our nation that have showers with embarrassingly weak water pressure. It's an
You know, I
outrage.
agree.
This must be a peeve of
I mind
Swery.
about this every chance I get, believe you me.
Yeah,
He has a
Swery
notebook
will
he
beat
walks
that drum
around with.
forever.
Like Swery walks around with a notebook, just writing down all of his thoughts.
I mean, that's what Guillermo del Toro does.
Yeah. Swery is exactly the same as Guillermo del Toro.
Yes, in every single way.
Yes.
He's Mexican. That's about it, really.
He's an Academy Award winner.
He has a big greasy heart.
Yeah. I'm gonna call my boss.
Guillermo del Toro's good people.
Wow, the first time we can
He's
save.
a cool dude.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a very nice
that's a-
person.
Actually, one of my favorite stories of his is when he was working on Pacific Rim. Apparently, the actor for the small child,
Uh-huh.
had trouble pronouncing his name, so he allowed her to call him Totoro-san.
That's good.
What are you talking
Because
about,
she
sir?
kept on mispronouncing it as
I'm the
Totoro.
concierge, David.
Wait, a different David.
What?
Or I mean, like, it's the same name, but he's acting
It is clear
different.
from our chef that you wish to learn the meaning behind our town's name.
Yes, I've gathered that Lucare is French.
Oh man, is this the quirk? Is there like one guy being everyone in this hotel, and he has different personalities?
That'd be great.
Clear, logical
I want it. I want it.
All names have meanings. Would you like to know what this one means?
Yes, I would.
Jolly good, sir. Then allow me to explain. Lucare means square in French.
Okay.
Ah,
Ah, and he pointed at him. Ah.
That's it.
that's it.
That's it, sir. Do take a gander at the town map in the lobby if it fancies you.
It does look like a square.
Yeah, there's a square, which is an easy type of map for a game to create.
I'm sure
Yep.
you'll understand.
Good
once you
job.
see it.
And then just rotate it so that it's not quite so boring.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then you got
If
it.
you ever need anything, please don't hesitate to ask.
All right, David.
He's like, I like this guy.
Did you see that, Zach? That was clearly David. Not a twin, not a split personality, just the work of a true professional.
Dang.
It's bizarre, but I can understand it. Remember what they
Well, what are you
said?
talking about? Like, he put on a different voice and everything.
He's like, I get it.
That's what a true professional does.
Yeah. As a
He puts
truest
on a-
professional.
He puts on like a fake North Atlantic accent.
My quest is to check out the map downstairs.
That's fine.
Yeah, this music.
Mm-hmm. There's the map.
He's like, I look good.
Do you feel that, Zach?
Oh, for a second I thought there was a figure in the back, but it's just a big old, like a big old vase.
The faint scent of tobacco
To the right
into these
of
walls for over
York.
a century. Now that's what I call a hotel. Zach, can you see him? His fashion sense is beyond me, but he appears to be a gentleman.
Who? Who's he
Perhaps you
talking
should
about?
Talk to him.
What?
The painting?
What?
Was the fire in the painting animated?
Yeah.
Or was that just flickering from the pixels?
No, it looked animated. No, it's definitely animated.
What is happening here?
Did you buy it?
He's
here?
a man who lives in a window that is like
It's been
framed like a
long
painting?
time since someone spoke to me. No one these days ever tries to see me.
Okay.
Is this like
They can see
voodoo
what's
witch
far in the
doctory
distance, but are
bullshit
blind to
now?
What's in front of them? No. Maybe they're only pretending not to see. That's what civilized society does to people.
Exactly. Ever since mankind got their hands on civilization, they zoomed away at a frightening speed.
Okay.
Zoomed away from what?
What's happening? That's a good laugh.
Don't be a fool. You know the answer. As for me, just call me Hoongan.
Hoonga,
Okay.
the title given to a leader in a certain religion. Is that what you are?
I love that they keep doing that. Oh,
Oh wow! Okay, I like this.
oh my god.
It's a little freaky, but I like it.
And the Oracle.
The Oracle. Put on
I
your
like
religion
watching
hats
pictures
after
and
you
paintings
know.
boogie to music. Not enough things do that.
Maidens, in the shrine of hunger. Find the flying serpent in the ambiguous zero. Dance with the flying serpent, and you will glimpse the other world.
10
Whoa!
maidens and an ambiguous zero. Got it. But what do you mean by...
We got another dude back there.
Just some guy.
Follow the oracle.
I love these close-ups that show you like bad graphics.
Whoa.
Whoa. That's a great laugh.
Did you hear all that?
It's not a picture of PJ Clarkson or whatever, is it?
But such as
He looks like a Clarkson,
We
though.
need to accept the chaos, let it inside, then carefully dismantle it piece by piece. And after we've put all the pieces
Actually,
back into their rightful places,
notably, this is also a reflection.
Yeah, that's kind of impressive that like it's doing
capture the
2 layers of
presented with a shiny pair of silver
rendering at once. That could be why it's got such a low frame rate.
I mean, they're trying, man. They're trying.
He's like we are willing to have low frame rate for this. Whoa.
Like, this kind of matches up with, like, in terms of, like, textural fidelity and polygons, this feels like a latter PS3 day title.
Right.
A little bit. Which is about the power range of the Switch, to be honest.
If I hold the button, oh no. It's weird, the punch only comes out as soon as I release it.
Oh, so you can negative edge that?
It's only negative edge.
Weird. Talk to people.
Ooh, food. Can I buy the pickles
there
in here? Ooh, a butter cookie. Ooh, a chocolate chip. Ooh, a donut.
A finely made donut. It'll fill you up well.
I will get that then.
Damn, that's expensive for a donut, though.
It will fill me up well, though. A single donut.
I guess that's true.
Hello, people having
that's
conversation.
$2,005. Look at X23 over here.
With the baseball cap so she can hide. Is that David?
It must be.
Oh my god.
Talk to him.
I can't.
Damn it. Maybe it's not him.
No, it's
but
him.
Like he has that super low button, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's like the identifying feature of him.
Damn, he's good.
Yeah. You can't touch him. So you can't talk to any of these people?
Nah. They're all untalkable.
Damn. Oh well.
I wish my walk speed was faster, or my run
Zach,
speed.
Here's another perfect symbol of the human condition. Hunting trophies. And it's a buffalo hunting trophy. Now that's a surprise. I've seen several trophies made out of human skin.
What?
What?
They're buffaloes. Looking at him brings out this strange
The
feeling
fuck?
in me.
Why would you say that, York? That's weird.
When watching a certain film from 1984, directed
Which
by
one is
Peter
that?
Hyams, 2010. The last scene in that film filled me with such a sublime, majestic feeling. It was filled with everything that was missing from the finale of 2000.
Oh wow, he's got problems with Kubrick.
Just talking about it makes me want to watch it again. Let's watch
Then
it.
again,
once
I
again.
also have problems with 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's like the middle part is a great movie, and everything else is tedium.
Can I just save over? Oh, there's autosaves happening.
Okay.
I'll just save over that last manual. Man, this music's good.
Agreed. I like
Run
it.
faster!
Wait, have you looked at that map already, right?
Oh shit,
Or
I
is-
accidentally, oh fuck, I accidentally concentrated.
Oh yeah, there's that going on too.
Oh.
Bathrooms.
Bathroom?
That's the women's room though, isn't it?
No, it's got
Oh
urinal.
no, never mind. There's
At a
urinals.
restaurant or a hotel, the key to charming your customers is how you present your bathroom. I'm
You
sure
know what?
you feel
That's
the same
kinda
way,
true.
Don't you, Zach?
I
I mean, like that's a factor.
Anthony Bourdain said in his book, the best way you can evaluate whether a restaurant is clean or not is check their bathroom.
That makes
Now
sense.
This is the kind
That
of
makes
bathroom
total
a
sense.
person can
Because if
really
the bathroom
get
isn't
excited
clean,
about.
imagine how dirty the kitchen is, which you are not allowed to see.
It might even
Yeah,
trump
yeah,
the one
exactly.
we saw in that drug dealer's house in Austin. Remember? The art piece on display in there utilized the natural curves of human ribs in such
What?
a novel way. It was true.
I guess he's talking about serial killers that use.
Yeah. That must be what he means by the trophies and whatever. The stalls
Look
are
at this
so
gigantic mirror.
It looks like a one-way mirror. Looks like you could spy on people from the other side, but clearly you can't. Will he have something to say if you attempt to enter the women's room? Or
It doesn't even
can
have
you
a
just not?
prompt. So
Okay, gotcha.
I can only access things with the prompt.
Okay.
Run
Wait,
fast.
there's someone in one of the stalls. Did you see?
Oh,
In one of the bathroom stalls, I thought I saw some feet.
oh, there is.
Can you do anything?
No, I saw. If there's no prompt, I can't do anything.
It's weird that the stalls are such like walls.
I mean, that's what I want.
Yeah, that is what you would want.
Okay,
But
can
it's
can I just
uncommon.
leave without checking the map? Okay.
Zach, this is the country. We should.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's like,
All right. All right. Critical quest line. Let's see what this spits us out into.
the king froze for a second.
Yeah, it takes its time
Zach,
getting.
this is-
I like that it's
the
using
next
this
bit
mechanic a
ready.
lot.
I'm finally
It's like
starting to understand what our concierge was trying to
the
say.
reflection mechanic.
You can tell this town was built by a very
Mhm.
methodical person. No, wait. Maybe they just didn't care, and that's why they ended up this way.
I actually like
It's
that
just another
line of
symbol
thinking.
mankind's obsession with molding nature to fit our own rules.
Boy, howdy. That line hits me right now.
Dang.
We would
Toss up
love
hunt.
if nature just did what we wanted right now.
I got the map.
Zach, what did you think of Hungun's oracle? Despite all the dramatic build-up, it's little more than a childish riddle. Heartwarming, really. Exactly the kind of feeling one gets from the good old-fashioned countryside.
Oh, okay.
Oracle decryption
Now let's
seems
start
to
by
be a
tracking
new.
down those 10 maidens. The oracle gave us a
Oh,
place
wow.
and an act. We need to go to the Shrine of Hunger and fell 10 maidens. Now, where in this town can one satiate their hunger? The
The
hotel and
Diner.
where? Alexis's Diner and Lane.
Okay.
This is it, Zach.
Are you in control
There
of
are
any
even
of
pins
that?
and a bowling ball
I'm
on
doing
the
that,
side.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, and 10 pins is 10 maidens.
I bet we'll be able to eat some
Mm-mm-mm.
Cajun cuisine
fall?
in a bowl there. Maybe even both at the same time. Nice job.
Man, I want
Zach.
some Cajun
I knew
cuisine.
you'd be able to find it.
I'd be down for some.
Man, New Orleans is the only town I've ever been in where you
Now for
can
the
walk
other
into any
oracle.
restaurant randomly and will constantly have a great meal, like a 9 out of 10 meal minimum.
There's no flying serpent on this map.
Now, how many different places did you get to try when you were there?
We went to like 4 restaurants a day.
I'm sure we'll find out later.
Nice.
First, let's just figure out where we need to
We ate a lot of food.
Do you know what the ambiguous
I could
zero
go for like a
represents?
beignet
Zero
right
is
now.
usually treated as a base number, but under what conditions would a base number be ambiguous? The answer is temperature, Zach. Yes. 0 degrees Fahrenheit is minus 17.7 degrees Celsius. The Clarkson Food Delivery Service's cold storage.
So if you take
warehouse.
too long, he'll continue talking and give you a better clue.
That's got to be.
That's all right. I'm
I like
cool
that
with
mechanic, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Like to just have a script ready so that like no matter when you get it, it's like yeah, that's
You knew the
about
answer
right.
from the very
Yeah.
start, didn't you?
You have to do this for like okay, you only got 2 things.
I got 15 bucks from that.
Yay! The picture gave you money.
And how about that?
I mean, the map gave you money.
The FBI gave me money for this.
His oracle.
That's true. The FBI was paying you like on the daily
Yeah. Yeah.
while you were out in Greenvale.
I like his new haircut. It looks good.
Yeah, it's modern.
Whoa,
Ironically.
what is he doing? Oh, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Boss, but this is a smoke-free hotel.
Oh,
there he is. Yep.
If you're dying of smoke,
Bellboy
head out the
David.
entrance And you'll find a smoking area in the rear parking lot.
Okay, whoever was David's voice must have had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You're the
At your
bellboy.
service, boss.
I like how they have to do the zoom in every time.
Yeah.
Good friends.
This guy's
with the
good.
concierge
How come
and
people aren't
chef.
mentioning him in the reviews?
We work at the same place, yeah. But, I can't
This guy's
really say
amazing.
whether it's
Yeah, I love David. David's awesome.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Oh, man.
I just hope he doesn't turn out to be a horrible villain later.
Struck gold here.
No, we're not going to. No.
Because he's quirky enough to like kind of already be in that like wheelhouse.
This is all his.
Maybe.
So, if I want to smoke, I should go out the entrance and around to the rear parking lot?
Bada bing, bada bing.
Good job.
Okay. I'll play by your rules.
Oh, he wears his tie the messy way. He doesn't tie the top button.
Mm-hmm. And he also keeps it ever so slightly
My next
loose.
quest
You can
is to
see
go
it.
smoking.
Yeah. All right, now this is definitely rated MA.
Yeah. All right, let's. Oh, I'm gonna go talk to David.
Oh yeah, talk to David. I want to know more
Get
about
out of my way,
David.
lady.
Yeah, let's talk to David.
Fuck out of my way.
Hey, boss. How can I be a fan?
Oh, that's it.
Okay.
Dave. Oh, there's no more voice. Okay, we're going back to the. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, that's fine. Why, thanks, boss. We're proud of a hotel here. Yes, we are.
I can see why.
Speaking of which, did you happen to take a peek at the decorations in the bathroom on the first floor? I
Wow.
did it myself, I have you know.
That's actually
David's great.
yeah.
If you haven't, then go take a look. Oh yeah, and we're also really proud of how strong our water pressure is. Holy fuck!
That's amazing. Meeting.
Oh man, hey, this is the South, boss. Doesn't take long to drown yourself in sweat. Catch my drift? You know what? That's fair.
Yeah.
That's true. Anyways, we made sure to set our shower's water pressure to high.
Well then, I can't wait to experience it. I may just have to try it out tonight. Oh, man.
You know, we're finding this all hilarious and funny, but secretly, I am also a huge water pressure I care about that.
Oh, that's true.
Actually, a lot. Also,
But also, Sarah.
Always provide our guest with the finest.
nice.
Look at that bow tie.
Yeah.
Oh my
so
god.
good. I
don't want to leave this hotel. This hotel is great.
David. David's great.
Town
I just want more David. David and York, best of friends.
Oh, man.
Of a slog.
Two
There,
pals against the world.
decided to provide a modest selection of daily necessities. Right
This should be like
at
Die Hard
very
3, where
abundant.
David comes with you
Sounds
and solves the problems with you.
Oh man. Oh, he's a store. Okay.
Damn it. You could probably buy a donut from him.
Anti-numb. Get paralysis.
Alleviate paralysis.
Poison and chills and colds. Okay, it can get a cold in this game. Wow.
Interesting.
Probably because SWERY got a cold while making the game, and he's like,
Yeah, it's like, oh, if only I had an item that I could
Sir,
buy from
it is
a...
my greatest pleasure, sir.
From a
Please
multiple
let me know
personality
if there
man.
is Any other way for me to assist you?
oh man. Sarah got me a rain shower attachment for my shower, and I
Right,
enjoy
right.
it quite a bit.
So, okay, is it high... So, if it's rain, it's not high pressure, right? It
No,
just
but
drops
because
on
the
you?
water is falling, it still feels heavy, and there's so much water that you rinse off in like a few seconds. It's great.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I would like to see what that's like. Part of the problems with shower heads is that you can never try them out.
Yeah, you could just go to the Lowe's.
You
or
can just
something,
see what
and
they
you
look
go,
like and just imagine. It's like, man, seems like it should be pretty good.
Man, they should have they should have demonstration showers at these places, right? Where it's just pointed into a bowl or something, and you try it out. You know, man, I should open a hardware store.
Yeah, have the shower showroom. Sorry, that was a really weird sneeze I just had.
I know. I thought you were trying to prevent yourself from laughing or something. I was like, okay.
Because as I was saying it, I realized wait, there's an opportunity for a pun, and then I started to sneeze too. So,
Oh god, I thought the game froze. Jesus Christ.
the showroom.
Yeah.
There we go. Did it. Nailed it. Print it. Cut the check. Give it to me.
Yeah.
I'll cash it.
That's Falcon.
Yeah.
he did. Oh, nice. Falcon
Oh, someone's
from
watching him.
Marvel.
Falcon.
The guy who
yeah,
plays
yeah.
Falcon. I forgot his
Yeah,
name,
yeah,
but that's his catchword on set.
Yeah, whenever he does a good take, he goes, cut the check.
Yeah.
4.7 times greater chance.
Oh,
of
hello,
getting
tiny
one.
child who will be sidekick.
Oh, really?
I feel like it.
You know that
They're gonna Phoenix Wright this?
Asbestos poisoning.
The risk of death from lung cancer is actually much
He
lower
does
than
get
what you think
cancer
it is.
though.
Yeah, true. In his 40s.
It's tiny when compared to heart disease, strokes, and pneumonia.
But then you do get cancer.
We're always surrounded by easy ways to die, you know. Some people even get randomly struck by lightning and die right there.
That particle effect for the smoke is actually really nice looking.
Know that secondhand smokers have one.
I mean, it's nice looking enough that I think it made the frame rate take a shit.
Yeah.
So
They're willing to do that. They're willing to.
When I die of lung disease.
That's a fun hairstyle she has.
You got a pen, right?
With the front braid.
I mean, even this kid's voice acting is pretty decent.
Yeah. Although it's probably a lady.
She does it convincingly.
Yeah.
I mean, this lady has a young-sounding voice. Kind of like Ashley Johnson.
Oh, that's stupid. By the way, what's
She's gonna sound young forever.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
Nice.
Call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Is something wrong with you? Adults ain't supposed to act like that. I only asked for your name so I can write it on the contract. You should have been able to figure that out if you're a real FBI agent like you said. Come on, sign here. Right here on the paper.
Why would I sign that?
Just as I thought, Zach. This contract paper, it's a Sang Rouge wrapper. Sang Rouge is here, too. This must mean that Sang Rouge is connected to the
drug
Clarkson
wrapper
murder case somehow.
Oh no! What is Sang Rouge?
Spread across
I believe it's.
Have they explained what it is yet?
I bet you it's a form of drug made from the red seeds.
From the local authorities at once.
Yeah,
because it's Rouge is red.
What's your name?
Yeah.
Oh, she's gone. Oh, I thought she was gonna be gone.
Woods. But I gotta write my name myself, or else it won't be a real signature.
Okay. She's been introduced as a real character.
Smash
Does
Brothers.
this town have a sheriff? Or is it under the jurisdiction of the nearest city police?
Perfect timing. Well, go on and steal it if you want it. I was just thinking about how this is way out of my daddy's league.
Thank you for the information.
The crawfish.
Okay, Zach. It's time to get to work. How should we seize control from the sheriff this time?
Seize control. That's his actual stated goal. Seize control from the sheriff.
Seize control.
Oh, where's your skateboard?
Wait, run, crouch. Oh, I do run. What? Crouch, dodge.
Maybe run is maybe holding R down is like a dash, not just a jog.
Oh, there we go. Yay!
Okay.
Maybe I can't run indoors.
Oh, this frame rate is really getting there now.
I'm doing it.
Yes. This looks amazing. I mean, you're moving visibly. You're getting where you're gonna go.
Okay.
It looks pretty bad, but it isn't just stopping for more than 2 seconds at least.
Yeah. Sometimes more than 2 seconds though.
Hey there. So you're the fella from the FBI.
Melvin.
So much about. I'm Melvin. They call me the sheriff round here.
All right.
It's almost like Marvin, the other guy from Resident Evil 2.
FBI Special Agent Francis.
Also
York
from
Morgan.
Fugitive Games.
But call me York if you can. That's what.
Wait, there's a Marvin at Fugitive Games?
Well, all right.
There's like a Dan and like a Murphy.
By me. I'm sure you figured this out.
If you really wanted to get me, you could have said Martin.
Yeah. Folks are already busy spreading.
Wait, why does Martin get you specifically?
I can't tell you how many times new people at a job have called me Martin.
What was it? LA?
It happens so often.
Anywho,
I can't tell how many times people call me David.
Oh my god. It's
I'm
Dan, one of the most common names in the world. Why would you say David?
No, actually, the most infuriating thing is when, based off of my email signature, people call me Kim, and I'm like, but Kim is clearly my last name.
Maybe they're trying to be like old timey. Hey, Kim.
Whatever.
City of Wolves.
Oh, this guy's a character too.
Now, does that sound badass or
It's not as good as David so far.
Yeah, I like David more.
I know, CLG.
CLG?
I'm just trying to make a little small talk.
CLG. But her name's Patricia Wood, so what does CLG mean?
I don't know.
Around these
Crazy
parts,
little girl?
everyone knows each other's
Maybe.
name.
LG doesn't sound like
Lots
little
of
girl
folks
to
get
me.
leery when they see an étranger like you. And since it's my duty to protect the town, I thought I'd stop by and say hello.
And come in his crawfish mobile.
Lucky type. A clear indication.
The sheriff's vehicle is a crawfish mobile.
Melvin, about the Lise Clarkson case.
I knew you were here for that case. Can't put one past the FBI.
The letterboxing, yeah, the letterboxing seems to have been applied after the framing had been finished.
Maybe.
So,
our world.
But even if you had the whole frame, he would still be cut off a little bit.
In their grasp.
Yeah.
FBI.
I like that.
Oh. I don't know anything.
The Clarkson case is connected to a top secret case that we've...
I know.
All right, keeps cutting you off.
Then go right ahead.
Whoa.
All right, he's fine with it.
My jobs are to stop my neighbors from beating the piss out of each other and listen to old folks complain. Honestly,
you know what? You're all right, Melvin.
Weighing me down. So I'm gonna give
you don't want to solve murders,
Mr. Special Agent, sir.
That's a good cop.
That's a typical cop.
I didn't even get to use my secret weapon.
That good. I love the smiles
on the southern end of
town. Just take a second to smile. Every so often, just stick it in.
You want to see where the body's being kept, right?
Oh, I get it now. Lisa's body, yeah. Now, that's what I call
this guy points a lot.
Double point.
You figured that much out.
That reminds me of a KC Green gun show comic where he says, "Let's play the pointing game," and then he points at this or that, and then at the end he points directly at you and he says, "You never win because it's rude."
That's incredible. I don't believe this. Amazing. Did you hear that, Zach? They put the body in a cold storage warehouse.
Oh, we just got the info?
This is fantastic.
Oh, wait. Is that what they just said?
Insanely fantastic.
They probably just said that.
Really? Well,
oh, man. York loves it. Look at his smile.
Well, all right, then. I'll head on down to the warehouse ahead of you and make sure we get permission to search it.
Sounds good.
All right.
The management company only keeps the warehouse open during certain hours, so you'll have to come during those hours. I ain't looking to create any further disturbances. So be on
You might
time.
need to smoke.
Smoke.
Come on, let's roll, CLG.
Smoke.
I'm gonna walk home, Daddy. I still got another stop to make.
Oh,
yeah, crazy little girl sounds about right.
Sweetie. She's a real sharp one, as you can see. So I try to stay out.
Or
of the way.
if he's the dad, maybe like cute little girl.
Then, York.
Maybe.
I'll see you at the warehouse.
Wait, she didn't say she was adopted, right?
Not specifically, but
possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
But it could also be one of those things where it's like
There's a possibility.
She just didn't get any melanin in them genes.
Yeah, recessive genes are a thing. Wow, look at this frame rate.
This is No More Heroes 1.
No More Heroes 1 was not this bad.
When you were driving on the motorcycle, I beg to differ.
Defer?
When you were on the motorcycle, boy, it was shit. You should look. Go back and look.
Look at this car.
Got rice?
Oh, I can run.
Got cars like us? Got
oh my god, the game almost crashed right there.
Okay, it's starting to really break down now.
Hey, you.
This is good stuff.
Hey, you.
What?
You ain't
what is it, CLG?
Up and sticking them into jars while you work as an FBI agent on the surface, are you? Or using your FBI connections to sell kids to child trafficking organizations?
And putting them up on Wayfair.com for inflated prices?
Of those activities myself.
That's fake, everyone.
Of course, I have a
don't buy into the hype. You can't actually buy a child from Wayfair, so don't even try.
The moment QAnon,
I know you got excited.
Pizzagate people got on it, you know it's bullshit.
And don't tell me what you imagine.
Hand.
or else I'll get scared.
I wish I could jump.
Can I come with you?
I want
We signed
skateboard
contracts with you,
action.
remember? And besides, I'm kind of worried about my daddy.
Do whatever you like. This is America, land of the free. But I have one condition.
See, she is sidekick.
What condition?
Okay.
Don't ask me about Zach. It's a
All
private
right.
matter.
Whatever.
Zach, it feels like she's carrying something with her. Kind of reminds
A
me of
gun.
you back when we first met. I can't leave her alone like this. You feel the same way, don't you?
Do we know enough about Zach and York's relationship as of the end of Deadly Premonition to understand the circumstances of how they met?
Yes. We know
I
exactly.
don't remember that.
Should I explain? I'm assuming if you're watching a Deadly Premonition.
Go ahead. Just explain it.
So basically, Zach witnessed... Okay, so I'm assuming the entire reason why Zach, aka York, is looking at these cases related to the LaRouge thing at all is because when his dad, when he was younger, his own dad killed his mom over the seeds, right?
Oh, right.
And then the trauma of that created the York character in his mind.
Okay, so he was Zach originally.
You a strange name.
Yeah, and it's not just...
CLG, I think. What exactly does that mean?
Clever little girl.
Clever little girl.
That's what it stands for, at least.
Okay.
It's nice that he made up his own nickname for me and all, but it sounds kind of weird. I wish he'd call me something normal, like just Patricia.
Oh, I have a stamina meter.
Now that name's got a
Oh, you do?
ring to it. I like
Yeah,
it.
you got
How
your
about
stamina
Zach and
ass.
I call you Patty from here on out.
Do whatever you like. Weirdo. You're heading to the warehouse,
Is she
right?
behind you?
You gonna go straight there?
Well, I'm not
Okay.
sure yet. I'll have to
Look at that
talk to
run.
you.
She keeps
We're
up with
also
you.
on a mission to fell
Wow,
10
this frame rate is out
I'm
of
eager to
control.
visit Alexis's
This
diner
feels
in
like,
Lane,
well, like
but
currently the
before
frame
we
rate's
arrive,
about
so
Silent Hill
might be
1.
best to stroll around a bit.
This
No,
is
Silent Hill 1
I
was
thought
not
you
this
came here to
bad.
investigate.
Patty,
It's
you're
a little
just
worse than
child.
Silent Hill 1.
Why do you worry?
Just a little bit, though.
We're born to be free.
It
Although
didn't-
the hiccups,
yeah,
the hiccups are
were
worse.
not. Yeah,
You should
The hiccups
always
are what
feel
makes
free
it
to do whatever
worse.
You want. Isn't that right, Zach?
Maybe I shouldn't have come with you. I'm getting kind of nervous now.
okay. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm just going.
There's probably a quest marker.
There,
I mean,
I'm following
look
that.
at your compass.
I'm following whatever that is.
Well, like those are two locations, right? Like,
Right.
yeah, and they're related to like the they have codes M12, M04.
Well, I want to go to the bowling alley first, really.
Then which one's the bowling alley? Check your stuff. Get a strike M12.
Where is that? Oh, this is the cold storage, I think.
Yeah, but look up top. Like you got one of those bar compasses at the very top. Look at the red triangles. M04, that's the bowling alley.
Oh,
M12 is something else.
Oh, that's this. This is the bowling alley. M12 is the bowling alley.
Oh, my bad. I got mixed up.
Okay, so
You just got to get around to the front entrance. Then
trash.
Nice. Medium quality cloth.
The hell's
And
that?
a shiny thing on the ground. Get it.
Visions.
Oh, is it just a restore?
Oh yeah, it restores 1 concentration pip.
Okay. Dash.
Oh
Hold
yeah.
R.
Edge tomorrow.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, I have to press next. Oh, I had to press it twice. That was weird.
Patty, is something wrong?
I got something to say. When I first met you in the hotel parking lot, you mentioned Saint Rouge, right? If you want to find it, maybe you should track down Professor R.
Professor Red.
Yeah. Professor R owns the jazz bar on the other side of the bayou.
Of course there's a jazz bar.
Of course. I mean, that's
Well, it is New Orleans, but it's also very sweary.
Yeah. That's why he chose New Orleans. Alexis has been unlocked. Owl's Nest has been unlocked. All right. Well, we're gonna eat some burgers.
I wonder if there's anything in this game that corresponds to like a landmark or thing that you or Sarah have seen.
I think this is a completely fictional town, so I don't know. Like New Orleans is so distinct that I don't think he would actually use those locations.
Because he just like stuck in the preservation hall on some random street.
Maybe that's the Owl's Nest. This is preservation hall. Oh my god, this music!
Oh, I like it.
This is a Popeyes commercial.
Oh man, I like it. I like this music.
Respect.
That took a second.
And the music just stops.
Wait, this is a bowling alley, not a restaurant. What is this?
Both. Do I get to eat a burger while I'm here?
Oh, I hope so. Look at that. I mean, you got ketchup and mustard bottles right there.
Dang, she's got a leopard bowling ball.
Damn.
And he's like, ooh, she's hot.
Yeah, she's got that golden girl vibe.
Dang.
10 maidens.
Let's topple their hourglass figures and complete this oracle once and for all.
Ha.
Is there a bowling minigame?
Oh, my Lord. I don't believe I've seen you around
Oh,
here before.
Jawara.
Oh, cool.
Is
I
she
hope
the
that
sister?
she also does the thing.
Since you're with Patricia, I'm guessing you're some friend of Melvin's.
He's Agent York from the FBI. This is Alexis, the owner of this restaurant. I'm helping out Agent York in his investigation. We signed a contract.
She's got Jade energy.
Well, that's something.
Jade? I forgot who Jade is.
Jackie Chan Adventures Jade.
Oh, Patricia, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. She's definitely a Jade character.
Yeah.
Even got the hair a little bit.
Yeah, she's gonna kick people.
Oh my
Hey,
Lord.
Francis. Yes.
Well, that's the introduction I've ever heard. No wonder everyone in town's been talking about
Very
you.
good. Very good.
I am impressed with like the modeling of like the black characters in this game for a Japanese title.
They're actually
they're not bad. They look reasonable.
I want 2 wafers instead.
I
They
agree,
look like
girl.
people.
Too many Rice Krispies on it. Oh, but don't scrimp on the chocolate syrup either.
I agree with this order.
Oh my
Yeah.
Lord. And what'll it be for you, honey?
White wine
Coffee.
spritzer.
Alexis, are these photos of the
Aw.
Damn it.
Oh, you like my pictures? My hobby's collecting snapshots of what our town used to be like.
You just left all your
Whenever
photos on
someone
a
gives me an old
customer's
picture,
table?
I just put it up here on display.
I mean, there's like that glass thing, you know, so you can like lift up the
Oh,
glass.
that's
and
what
put
that is.
whatever you
That's what
want.
that is. That's what that is.
Remember
Okay,
what
okay.
it was like in the good old days.
Zach, did you hear that? The good old days.
So you know
Even in
he saw that at a
town that's
restaurant
already
and
far
decided to
behind
put
the
it here.
times, there are still people
Yeah, yeah,
who
yeah.
yearn for the past.
I mean,
Told me what was going on.
to be
you know.
fair, that's what tons of writers do, but it's
Yeah.
just
You don't need
Swery's
to try it.
so
He doesn't-
he just wears it all on
There's
the
no
sleeve.
transformation.
Last
Swery
time she was
just does it
here,
one
she
to
told me
one
all
when he
about it.
finds a detail he
Some
likes.
odd fella was
He'll
following
just
Yeah,
put it
it's like-
right in.
stalking her like.
Uh-oh.
What kind of fellow?
Oh, we gotta beat
She
him
said
up.
he had a really tall shadow.
How tall?
How tall?
Did that ring any bells for you?
Sadly, it didn't. I know
And then he
just
just
about
gives it like a
everyone in this here town,
sort of
but I
expression.
ain't never seen a man.
There's
who
a tall
stands
man
that
in this
tall.
town.
There is a tall man. Okay. I hope it's the exact same dude from D4.
Took it for someone.
That dude that would like crawl out of nowhere and like, you know, give you cryptic messages.
Oh, that would be really
Make me feel a
cool.
little funny.
I hope it's
I don't
him.
think so, Alexis.
Because he was clearly
The
inspired
shadows
by the
follow
original
her,
Twin Peaks
correct?
tall man.
That means she must have been stalked by a man as tall as an oak tree. If she had only mistaken an oak tree for a person, she wouldn't have described it that way. She might have said,
It felt like a crowd of people was staring at me.
yes, exactly.
I like that he has a sidekick. This
Yeah,
makes-
like a sidekick is good.
Yeah. This is a good
Zach, this data
good
is all
improvement
very
on
intriguing, but it isn't the answer we're looking for. We came to
You know, I'm starting to realize that like the shittiness of the frame rate. Oh wow. There's only one lane to bowl on in this entire place.
That's a small place, you know.
mesmerizing, Zach.
Dang.
This is why I never tire of small town investigations.
There are some like, you know, places that
Same
are just
goes for
one
you,
lane
right?
bowling alleys.
I guess that's true. Those are really old school.
There was one up in Santa Clarita that I used to visit actually.
Oh yeah, how come we didn't hear this the whole time?
I
Can you
know-
mess with the jukebox?
Oh man.
Nah.
Wait,
There's no interactable.
I want a sundae.
I
Give
want
me a sundae.
I want a burger and a sundae.
Agent York, if you're fixing to bowl, you're gonna be disappointed.
What's with the snap whoosh?
Anyone else use the lane while she's here.
Oh my god!
Patty, that's exactly what I came to do.
This is amazing.
You see, Zach and I need to bowl down 10 maidens.
Fine, go on and try if you wanna, but I'm
Oh yes!
Oh my god,
that looks so good. Look, this is the highest quality model in the game.
nuts.
What's the most addictive drug in the world?
How should I know?
It's sugar, Patty. Far more people die from obesity and diabetes than from cocaine and heroin.
Okay, but Swery loves it.
Alexis, would you give her some milk?
Oh, my Lord. Coming right up, honey.
And he's gonna eat it. Oh, man.
Oh,
It might
man.
be dangerous, but it ain't against the law. You got no right to take that from me, even if you are some FBI agent.
Actually, Patty, I do. We signed a contract, remember? I promised to protect you from all the evil in our world.
Oh, that's what it said?
Oh, he drank it!
Delicious. What an amazing chocolate sundae.
How?
I think we just uncovered an incredible treasure here. I feel like I could eat one of these every day while we're in this
I wish he
town.
said this was a damn fine Sunday.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. That would have been a little too on the... I mean, it would have been...
Hurry and finish
Not
up
that
your
everything else
presentation.
isn't on the nose, but for whatever reason, that feels a little too
Can't stand
direct.
inside this place without a chocolate sundae, not even for a second.
Wow.
Don't worry, Patty. I'll knock down those 10 maidens in the blink of an eye.
Oh, man.
You just wait here and drink your milk.
He bowed at her.
Oh, yeah, even a little bow. That's good.
The fact that he can do this is crazy.
I'm fine with controls like that.
Yes.
Like,
we're not here for realism.
well, yeah, and also, like, I hate when you have to have a turning radius, and it's like, no, I just want to go to the... Oh, god damn
The
it.
worst is in Arkham Knight, where when you try to go backwards, he just walks backwards. I'm like, god damn
Oh,
it, I
God.
don't want that. I want this.
Yeah.
I want this, god damn it.
Yeah, the cape should be flying everywhere when you're Batman.
I want to break the physics.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
better that way, god
Do you
damn
have
it.
a brother?
What'll it be, honey?
Ooh, I can
Talk.
order. Can I order more
Is this place
burgers?
a bowling alley or a restaurant?
Oh,
My
good question.
Lord, what's wrong, honey? Can't tell the difference? It says restaurant right there on the outside.
How do
I
you
like that the
explain
crawfish
then?
has a little chef's hat.
Yeah.
That's so the customers can bowl while they eat. Convenient, ain't it?
It is.
Bowl while
If you
they
wanna
eat.
bowl, honey, you'll have to ask Mrs. Carpenter to open up the lane for you. But if you just want to eat, then all you need to do is call my name. Got it? Oh.
She loves it.
Oh wait.
She loves her job.
Okay. Oh man, shrimp and grits.
Nice.
A duck. Ooh, duck hash. I've never had that before.
Ah, that sounds like it would
Oh,
work.
another chocolate sundae.
Yeah.
Beignets. Oh, I want all of these. Fuck yeah, I
Damn.
don't fucking care.
This is a...
Wait, do I get
mean-
an eating animation?
You get coffee. Get to drink.
So
Oh, Francis loves it. York loves it.
what?
So, what do you think of my Cajun food?
What was
honey?
that?
No complaints here. No wonder you call this restaurant the best Louisiana's got to offer.
Oh, my Lord. Ain't that nice of you? I'm sure glad to hear you like Cajun flavor. It's nothing like that Creole food.
I like
and I'll
Creole
be damned
food.
if it isn't the best
Hold on just one moment, Alexis. I always thought that both Creole and Cajun food were staples
Yeah.
of the South. Am I misunderstanding something?
Not at all, honey. Cajun and Creole food are both staples.
Here
of
is
the
a history
South.
lesson.
They both
There you
have
go.
roots in French cooking, of course,
Creole is from Canada.
but Creole cooking just ain't my cup of tea. Sauces of France combined with cooking methods brought in from Africa, mixed in with Spanish influences and Italian-style tomato sauce. Huh, when you smush all that together, you can't even tell what it is.
That's not
no
true
more.
at all.
Cajun food is pure and solid. The Acadians who settled
Oh,
in
it's the
Canada
other way around.
brought it
Okay.
here from France
Okay.
in the 1600s.
Okay.
Cajun is Canadian. Okay.
Then the British chased them off their land and they ran all the way down here. They walked straight across America, north to south. Finally, they found a safe haven right here in Southwest.
I mean, the more I listen to it, the more it's
we
like,
got everything
is
you
this
ever
appropriate
want
music
here.
for a restaurant
Fresh
here?
fish, wildlife,
I don't know. It's just
They use
good.
their knowledge of fruit
Yeah, like it's pleasant sounding, but I'm not sure if that's the. Oh my god!
and then they threw in fresh
See that missing poster on the wall?
Whoa, that looks super real.
Cuisine.
Is that Forrest Cason?
Interesting.
Wait.
The Cajun and
It's a
Creole food
fatso
being
with
completely
glasses.
different, but I still insist that
Can I
both are
zoom? I
shining
wish I could zoom in on
delicious
things.
Local food. Roots and history.
I mean, it wouldn't make much sense for him to be missing in the past, but
It might be because he left to go to Greenvale.
Lately, there are shops all over the place calling themselves Cajun, Creole, or whatnot. But all they serve is a hot mess of different ingredients loaded with.
okay, I believe that
And
totally
tourists
happens.
Ain't none the wiser. I
I
hate
totally believe that
feeling like
happens.
Folks are getting the wrong impression about Cajun food.
I get it now. According to your interpretation, Creole food is contributing to that wrong impression.
You bet it is.
Creole's good too, though.
That's why I always make sure to teach all my customers what's what.
Hey man, people get really passionate about food arbitrarily almost. Inspect that buff man. What?
I can get sunburned?
And then you can get and then buy something special? Alright, yeah. Try to get that poster in view. Damn it. Damn it. It's just off scale. Okay, that's as close as you get.
No,
I don't know.
It said something walking.
Yeah,
Right.
it doesn't say case.
And it almost looks like a movie poster bill below it. You know?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think that's Forrest Cason. Yeah.
Mm.
Good eye though. Good eye. Wait, I want more food. I'm hungry. I'm actually hungry right now, so I want to eat more food.
Yeah, this is the compromise now.
Coming right up, honey.
Okay.
I like how I like her attitude at the moment because it sounds about right for someone's like, oh, you want to eat something else? Okay, fine.
Yeah. So I just had shrimp and grits. That's a good appetizer. Should I get duck hash? Yeah, that's an appetizer to me. Duck hash.
Okay.
That's the yes.
I mean,
I want an actual eating animation.
If I spend $13, I usually consider that a main course.
Well, this is a pricey restaurant.
Come back. You ain't gonna. What'll it be, honey?
And I'm gonna finish it off with some beignets. Oh, red beans and rice are good too, though. I fucking love red beans and rice, but I'm gonna get beignets. Come on, eating. Oh, you'll never have one.
Nah, it's not gonna happen.
I just help.
But he concludes with a cup of coffee.
What'll it be, honey?
Okay, I'm gonna just talk to her.
Why don't you take a break from all that investigating and enjoy some home-cooked soul food?
Oh, don't worry. I'm enjoying.
Okay, now here's a question. If you like soul food, what counts as soul food? Can Creole and or Cajun food count as soul food?
In my completely unexpert opinion, probably.
Good enough.
Yeah.
That ain't what you call enjoying something with all your heart.
You're
just taking it as it comes. Using nothing but your own experience to decide whether something tastes good or not. You're trying to measure food from an unknown land with the same measuring system you've always used. And that ain't gonna help you discover nothing new. Now, am I right or am I right?
Sort of right, but...
Kinda, sorta. I mean, like, it's important to keep your mind open.
I see, Alexis. You may have a point.
But it's... a person is... like literally incapable of using a different metric for things they're unfamiliar with.
Oh, did I just gain access to a different meal?
Oh, special dish. Oh, okay, and this might be a fetch quest now. Yeah, okay.
I would like to... This is my quest now.
Well, you don't know how easily the game will give it to you.
I need rice. Okay, come on.
You need one rice.
We need one rice.
One rice. That's how they're measured. In ones.
Is he making jambalaya? It'd be great if it's just jambalaya.
It's probably just jambalaya, man.
Yeah.
It's probably just
love
jambalaya.
I also have a desire to just sit in the sun to get sunburned.
Oh wait, that bowler lady is just not bowling anymore.
Oh yeah. You know, I'm gonna put a new slot. There we go. Okay, how do I get up there?
Yeah, there.
I'm just gonna fuck up her game. How do you bowl now, bitch?
Oh my god, you should slip. Okay, just a tip for anyone who goes to a bowling alley. Those lanes are greased to shit, so do not step past that line.
No,
you will slip and fall.
You will be sucked.
I've seen someone slip and fall. It was not pretty. It sucked, actually.
Whoa.
Oh god, she's got the dolls.
Jesus Christ.
Those look not great.
Oh, howdy, stranger.
Howdy.
You're a handsome one.
You seem evil.
You came out here for
Are you the killer?
Maybe.
Spot you city folk from a mile away.
I am wearing a nice suit. Mrs.
Oh wow, she's been introduced.
I'm FBI.
She's got an intro.
Francis York Morgan. Would you mind calling me York, ma'am?
All right.
I enjoy how the graphics are actually upgraded from the original Deadly Premonition, but the feeling is not.
yeah, no, that's true. I'm impressed with how well they've been able to replicate the feel of Deadly Premonition 1.
Like, look at that bush.
Yep.
Look at that shimmer.
It's shimmering, but it's also like higher fidelity.
I know.
First perfect game. Oh no. Oh, could you stand a bit closer to me? Ooh, that was a close one. If you move any further that way, you'll cast a shadow over the
Lady,
lane.
I already walked all over the lane.
Yeah, you were already just boogieing on down.
Horrible happened. The next time I bowled, I got a gutter ball. First time in 12 years. I was mortified.
This is still like smacking of Twin Peaks-ness.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like, you know, the eccentric one woman that's obsessed with a single thing.
Oh yeah.
It's like this is log lady territory right here.
Oh yeah, bowl lady.
Yeah, bowl lady.
Over the lane. Is that understood?
Ball lady.
It's her routine, Zach. Understand? Just like us. And
I can even see minor veins in his brow.
Would you mind letting me use this lane too? I'm investigating the Lise Clarkson murder case, and I need to topple 10 maidens, no matter what it takes.
What a thing to say.
Absolutely not. Not even the FBI.
But you were just sitting there, you're not doing anything.
I haven't given it up once ever since my husband passed away over a decade ago. I'll
what a jerk.
Break my promise to him.
What promise?
Your husband asked you to be a dick?
Excuse me.
Yeah, that seems like a pretty shitty husband, to be honest.
Just RKO her and get out of the way.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, just do it right there.
It's gonna be a gutter ball.
Perfectly positioned for an RKO right now.
No, she's gonna gutter ball and it's gonna be karma. And she'll like, oh man.
Ooh, you like that?
Oh, that didn't look good.
Who's your mama?
She's perfectly positioned for it. Do it.
Zach, it looks like negotiations have failed.
Diplomacy has failed.
Take out the gun.
Yes, I know. I won't do anything illegal.
The wonderful one-on-one music starts playing. Okay.
So what's with the voodoo shit on the chair? Or the other shit on the other chair? That prompt should just say push. Or kick.
What are you gonna do now, bitch?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Yeah.
Look at that, I'm running.
Well, that lane's a little too long. That's longer than most bowling lanes, to be honest.
And really narrow.
Yeah.
That's an incredibly narrow bowling lane, actually.
You bowl.
This I want a place like this near where I live. I would go here all the time.
Okay. It's a single lane, but it's very odd to think that it has the mechanisms necessary to have like the ball return on the right over
I know,
there.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. I'm not buying that.
All right, there's nothing else going on. I'll just talk to her with her arms out.
All right, let's see it.
Excuse me, Mrs. Carpenter.
Man, she's still just reveling in it.
Can't you see I'm already in my bowling stance? What, are you blind?
This is the perfect defensive position.
This is the perfect bowling form.
The way she turned. Weird.
Yeah, that was a weird little bit of side eye. Oh, she's still in her stance. She's very dedicated.
Let me pick up this split. Holy mother of bowling balls. Let me
Split?
pick up this split.
There's a split?
Mother of bowling ball.
Yeah, she said, "Who's your mama?" Like, a split's bad. She wouldn't have been celebrating like that if she had a split.
But also, like, you might as if you're going for the perfect game and you get one not strike, you might as well just start over.
Yeah, and she was so happy about a single turkey. Like, if you're going for perfect games, you should be getting multiple turkeys.
Stance. Oh, always works on a split. Oh, yeah, never fails.
Zach, our new friend, appears to be a very superstitious lady. We should
Fair
try
enough.
and utilize this trait.
Yeah,
of hers in order to
grab
gain access
dolls
to
and
the
break
life.
them in your hands.
That was an amazing shot, Mrs. Carpenter. In fact, it may have been the most amazing shot I've ever seen.
The most amazing I've ever seen.
Speaking of which, where did you happen to find all those neat little items? The ones you used to help you bowl that split just now?
Huh.
Ooh, you got a keen eye there, Mr. Special Agent. Taking a liking to my collection, have you?
Oh, yes. A great liking.
I buy all my
I'll admit, her hair doesn't look great.
It looks like a wig.
Yeah, it looks like just a big plastic molded piece.
It's a mystical establishment run by the Mirror.
The Mirror?
If you're interested, I can mark
Oh,
it
okay,
on your
cool.
map for you.
All right.
Zach, this is it. Erzuli Frida. There must be a treasure trove of dubious trinkets on sale there. We may even be able to find something capable of changing her mind.
All right, so this is going to be like a bit of a...
South now,
It's going to take some doing to make progress here.
Okay.
All right, so it's just you accomplish one goal, but then it gives you the next step of the same process.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot going on. There's a lot to be done.
Yeah. Oh, we're done. Yeah, we're done here. All right, so I think that's enough of a look at Deadly Premonition 2 for now. This is an interesting game.
Yeah, actually, I'm reasonably intrigued by where this is going.
The pacing is glacially slow compared to the original. Like
seemingly so.
The original had a
especially that
lot of
beginning.
the original had a lot of wacky shit happening right off the bat, whereas this one it's very.
It seems like SWERY was like, after watching season 3 of Twin Peaks, he was totally okay with withholding York from us for like an hour.
Not just that, but it's almost like he's trying to be more artsy, and as a result is like slowing everything down to be more like, look at this shot that I'm doing.
Sure.
And it's like, that's fine.
But I'm still enjoying all the character.
Oh, it's frozen again. Come on.
Don't worry. It'll get there.
There you go. Come on.
Yep.
Come on.
Yep. Nice.
And then the door closes. All right.
I thought you came here to bowl.
Yes, I did.
Then why are you leaving? You gave up on trying to convince Mrs. Carpenter to let you play?
No, Patty, neither Zach nor I have given up on
this
anything.
frame rate
We're just going to stop by
out of
Erzuli
control.
Frida.
Erzuli Frida? What
I
do you
think
want
there are
with that
portions of
place?
the first
What do you
Deadly
know
Premonition
about it?
game that
It's a dumb
were
store
about
that
this
sells
bad.
stupid voodoo
It might be
charms
feeling
and
worse to me
stupid
because I'm
souvenirs.
playing it.
No one who actually
Yeah,
lives
exactly.
here would ever be caught dead there. Daddy even told me to steer clear of it.
And why is that?
'Cause they sell guns?
You mean Erzuli Frida is a gun shop?
It's kind of like a gun shop and a voodoo shop had a baby.
A voodoo
Interesting.
shop. Thank you, Patty. You just helped me make up my mind. We're going to
Part
use
of
the
this,
power of
like,
voodoo
I'm almost
to help
getting
us steal the right to
vibes of
use that blade.
Freeside from Fallout here. It's just like, this is Freeside before it went to shit.
Right. Look at this dumb run. Oh.
Yeah. Better than a Naruto run.
All right. I think we're gonna just call it here now. I don't think we're gonna play the rest of this game for the channel. Right now it's probably just a quick play, but yeah. This was a lot of fun. I think I might continue playing it on myself. I don't think I'm gonna play it for the channel because this is kind of. It doesn't hook you as fast as Deadly Premonition 1 does, I think, in my opinion, but
right, but like again, so far I've had the most enjoyment from like the characters and what happens when York talks to people.
That remains the strength of the game, where the last game's biggest strength was the characters and how wacky and weird they were and the way they interacted. So if you're into that and you've played the first Deadly Premonition,
and you have to have played the first Deadly Premonition,
apparently,
like, notice how this game gave you absolutely nothing about what happened before.
Yeah,
you just have to remember.
And apparently, as the game goes on, it gets even more nebulous. It gets like very, very much into remember what happened here in the original game. We're not going to tell you what happened, but remember that, and then this is important. Apparently. I don't know for sure. So, yeah. That's been Deadly Premonition 2, everybody. I'm just going to keep walking over to Zulifria, but in the meantime, have a good day.
Later, everybody.